This has gotta work, right? Fantastic. Philips, brand of quality for video games.
I'm Scott Anger. I'm a private investigator. I'd been out of the office for a month doing a little too much thinking and a lot too much drinking. Now I was out of the gutter and back at my desk. I needed something to get me back into the swing of things. 2 seconds later, she walked in.
Mr. Spencer?
No, I'm Scott Anger. That's Ralph Spencer over there.
Ma'am?
How can we help you, Mrs.
Klein. Miss Carol Klein. It's my brother, Dan. We're from Oregon, and he has a job here in the city. He always sends a check home, every month, always. Nothing came in June. Now it's nearly the end of July. I'm so worried. The police have not been helpful.
They're not as a rule, Miss Klein, but we are. Our fee is $20 a day with a $100 retainer.
That's an awful lot of money, Mr. Anger.
I'm sure your brother is worth it. We'll need a photo.
Yes, of course.
Tell me about him.
He was boarding at 224 Mason Street. But I found out it was knocked down in May. I don't know where he is or who his friends are. In his last letter, he did say he'd met a girl.
Maybe they eloped.
Dan would never do anything shameful.
Of course he wouldn't. Where can I contact you, Miss Klein?
I live in Yellow Plains, Oregon. I'm afraid I don't have a phone. Please write me when you find him.
I'll do better than that. I'll bring him home.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's been a while since I made a woman smile. It made me want to find her brother, so I could see that smile again.
That was a
What do you
smile.
reckon, Ralph?
I reckon Dan didn't put much into those letters, unless she knows more than she's telling. But her money's good, and that buys 3 days of your time.
Only 3 days?
That's right. On August 1st, you start a new case. You're taking the train to New York to put a tail on a crooked lawyer named Thurston Granger. So get going, partner.
All right. Yes. All right. So this, if you didn't tell, this is made by Beam Software, who is in Australia. This is The Dame Was Loaded, and this is probably one of the 2 to 3 games, 90s FMV games that are actually playable. Right. That's why it's on GOG, because it's actually playable, right? Well, we'll make Daedalus Encounter work someday. I hope. I would love to see more of that. It was a cool idea. I loved the skeuomorphic FMV or UI was really cool. Yeah. What an awesome idea. And they said Oregon correctly here. They said Oregon correctly, which is great. But did you hear how she said Letta instead of letter? So this is an Australian company here. So everyone's doing a pretty good job with the accents, but it's going to be fun to see where they slip up, right? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You feel like you can breathe after Johnny Mnemonic. Well, look at this. Look, look. We're not touching the controls at all, and the character isn't randomly turning away and adjusting the screen so he can't see it. He's not randomly walking to new areas. That's like, wow. That's like a... Jeez, that's neat. Speaking of Australia, The Adventures of Down Under Dan, huh? Oh, all right. I will look that one up. Down Under Dan. God, I hope this shit works. Come on, FMV games. One of them's gotta work, right? One of them? Well, I've got 4 modern FMV games that have to work. I was just hoping we'd get a little bit more out of the classic games. All right. Here we go. We've got Dame, I've already forgotten everybody's name. She lives in Yellow something, Oregon. And her brother is missing. The house that he was in, or the apartment building, was steamrolled in May, and now it's July-ish? Yeah, the character isn't automatically navigating his way around, which is just like, oh. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh. Down Under Dan looks rough already. At least her story took some setup to actually be able to view the videos. Did it? I wasn't even thinking of her story. I've got The Complex and Late Shift, which are both Wales Interactive. So hopefully they work. If they've made like 6 of these or something. We've got the Horse Package of Doom, which may or may not work. But with the name like the General Horse Package or whatever, I don't care. As long as it works a little bit, it should deliver on something strange and awkward and weird. And the 13th Doll, which is the fan remake of, or not remake, but a fan game version, or what am I trying to say? Sequel. Fan game sequel to the 11th Hour and 7th Guest. That one's probably, if the puzzles are anywhere near as hard as the other ones, that's going to be a long playthrough. But those are the ones I've got right now. We could do her story too. I keep forgetting about that. All right, but here we go. We got it. Here we are, 1940s. Where do you think we're supposed to be? San Francisco? Not LA is too far south if we're talking about Oregon. San Francisco is probably too far south too. Maybe we're just random NorCal.
A cup.
All right, that's promising.
My desk. It's old, pitted, scarred, beaten up, and worn out. Like me.
Whoosh, indeed. Oh, okay. We just took the photo on out of there. Do we get to keep it?
The desk drawers. 3 generations of Angers have left them full of betting slips, gum wrappers, and empty whiskey bottles.
What? Why did he do... All right, go back there. I don't know where else to do with you. I don't know why he did that. I just kind of scrolled over here and he started talking about the desk drawers. 3 generations of Angas. 3 generations? 1940? That's gold. Oh, so if this is San Francisco, if this is anywhere in California, they came over in gold rush times. Okay, that makes sense. Had kids young. Oh, hold your breath for a long time if you're waiting for a 90s FMV with subtitles. Good luck. Oh, hey. We're holding nothing. Drawer. Holding ring? What? Oh, this is how we take stuff. Got it. What do we do with the ring? Nothing. Okay. Oh, okay. Typewriter is how we save. Cool. Hello, world. Right. Nope, finger on the lamp doesn't do anything. Oh, what are you? Oh, a pen? A camera. Can we put that in the drawer? Oh, we can put all the things we want in the drawer. Take that drawer. Photo of Angela. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fun. Here we go. All right. So this looks nice. They got a whole set and everything, but they immediately fuck with the 180-degree rule, where where camera's looking this way towards the door. We go towards the door. Oh shit! Never mind.
I want my rent now. Today. 150 smackaroos.
150?
Say, Jack.
Jack nothing, fella. I want money, not one of your lame excuses. Nobody wants to buy your lame excuses.
That's okay. I ain't selling them. Look, Jack.
Shut up and pay up.
Jack Menzies, our landlord. There are many beautiful human beings on God's green earth. Jack Menzies is not one of them.
All right. So we can left click and right click to bring up whatever the hell this is. Our status, along with our notes. General notes, Granger case, trained in New York. Right. So that's our time limit. Jack Menzies. Is this Mingus? Something more intimidated about a still image talking? That combined with the complete lack of music. It's a thing. It's a thing. We'll see how the quality continues as we go on. The costumes are there. Hey, by August 4th. Oh, wow. So this isn't this is a time limit for, I guess, the part 1 of this case, huh? So we've got 2 different cases. That's interesting. Already, first scene, we get 2 different cases and we have to pay our landlord. Wow. All right. Can we do that? People notes. Carol Klein from Yellow Plains, Oregon. Find her brother Dan. Dan. Missing. Last known address knocked down. Yeah, soundtrack by John Cage. Angela Donald, nightclub singer, murdered in alley. We keep her picture in our drawer now, but we used to keep it in a frame on our desk. Notes general? All right, we did that. Photo of Dan. PI license. Cool. Okay. Use wallet. Oh. Oh, wow. We're carrying around $115 in pre-war dollars. Dang. That's a lot. All right. Well, that's not quite enough. Oh, can we pull the fire alarm?
The fire alarm. Never tested. I hope it isn't a false alarm.
What was that, like, supposed to be a pun? Yeah, $150. We could buy a car with that money. Sleep there. Jeez. We don't need this place. We'll run everything out of the car. Okay, so pointy finger, I guess, is nothing. Pointy finger seems like nothing. I'm clicking, I'm getting nothing. Getting more music than I am response here. Can we just walk away?
No, you don't, bub.
All right. So this is like our can you use your wallet check? Should we just give him a 20?
Keep it coming.
Oh, man. Dude.
Keep it coming.
That extreme close-up of his eyeballs. That's pretty funny. All right. Do we have to do this 20 bucks at a time? I'm too shy, man. But I'm afraid we're going to need that money later, right? We just got to do the minimum amount to buy him off.
That'll do.
Okay.
But I want the rest in 7 days or you're both out.
Thanks for backing me up there, Ralph.
Sorry, Scott. I'll handle him next time.
Better do a good job. I think he's serious.
Oh, man. If we could have put some rocket-powered skis on one of these chairs with casters or on this sink, rocket-powered skis on this sink, and then fly her away that way, that'd be fun.
A wash basin. It's empty.
What is it? Just a first aid kit kind of thing?
Ralph's notices. Only of importance to Ralph. Ralph's notices. Only of importance to Ralph.
All right.
Don't dwell on the past, Scott. There's nothing you need to look at in there. Stick with the Klein case.
I know the file he has in mind. The one filed under Donald and stamped canceled.
Angela Donalds, dead nightclub singer, found in an alley. Big sigh. Oh, man. More games need rocket ski powered wheelchair hospital mazes. I will say that right out. Right out.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon Dan Klein might have made the news. Check the newspaper. Maybe he's been arrested. Check the police station. Maybe he's hiding out. Check at Jake's joint. Hell, maybe he's been elected mayor.
Okay. Well, I kind of doubt the last one, but sure, those are good. Those are good ideas. Reckon, Ralph?
That's one you owe me.
Oh, we took a cigarette. Cool. Can we put that? Awesome, we can put that in inventory.
Nah, I already have one for emergencies. 2 is asking for trouble.
Leave it, Scott. I'll pay it.
Oh, is that a bill in the inbox there, I guess? Wreck-It Ralph's more thoughtful brother.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon the Brooklyn Dodgers are going to have to shape up a long way if they're going to figure in this series.
Brookline Dodgers, huh? Okay. They did a little bit of research, right?
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon it's time you got back to work.
All right.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon it's time you got back to work.
All right. I don't know how to skip dialogue yet. Which door is this?
Not without my hat.
All right.
The alley next to our office. The place where Angela was killed. Heat wave or not, I'm always cold here.
Whoa. She died in the alleyway next to your office?
I don't know why I came here. The bullet holes in the wall are the same as they were when I looked at them drunk the other million times. My car, it has an engine that runs and the right amount of wheels.
Man, I have no idea where any of these arrows lead. The geography of these scenes are a mystery.
The rear view mirror. Useful for checking for lipstick on my collar, for straightening my tie, and for seeing if there are any black cars stuffed with goons following me.
All right. Cool. Like, chrome? Is this chrome? This feels a little more 50s and 60s kind of set up for a car, especially with like the radio. Nice. Oh, okay, this is how we travel? All right, I would have assumed we started the car. All right, but let's get our bearings here.
Here I am again. Every private investigator has an office, same as every dog has a kennel. Mine doesn't have quite as many old bones lying around. My trench coat, it can stay there until the heat wave passes.
It's got all of the shades down on the windows. That's kind of creepy.
My closet.
Okay.
My closet.
Yeah, the hat miss is pretty funny. Hey, Shane Mullen, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Merry Dossuary, happy December, whatever. Since the last time we saw you, how you doing? How you doing? We're fumbling through FMV games that have been more trouble than I could have imagined. Trying to get running, but this one better work. Hopefully you're well. Welcome on into The Dame Was Loaded.
My desk. It's old, pitted,
Right.
scarred, beaten up, and worn out. Like me.
I can't skip dialogue. Okay. Let's start putting things in our inventory. Ring. Oh, we got camera. Okay. Ring. Okay, photo of Angela. Ring. All right. Nope. All right. Aha. Yes. Okay. Phew. It's kind of funny because inventory is click both buttons. So it leads a little wonkiness, in there. It's kind of weird to control. Okay. So what we've explored this area pretty well. Okay. So what I was saying before is like, we go from sitting behind the desk, looking out towards the door. And then if we go up somewhere, we flip 180 degrees, which is really uncomfortable.
Siesta time.
Oh, all right. Start the game with a nap. I love it. I like this character already.
Sleeping Beauty has awakened.
Prince Charming, you ain't. A chair. For clients. I sit on the other side of the desk. I see them, they see me. I generally get the better view.
Okay, for whatever that might mean. All right. If we pick up our hat, we'll just leave, right? We'll just leave anyway.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise.
How did we look at Ralph? How do we look at Ralph? If we go down, that's the exit. Start the game with 3 time limits. First thing we do, take a nap. That's beautiful. I love it. That's true. Okay. All right. I don't know. Hopefully down over here leads to the same scene as down over here, and we don't have to worry about that kind of shit where like there's multiple exits that aren't delineated from each other. But over here, oh. Ha.
Business is booming, Scott. Brewer's away somewhere, and we're getting business that might have gone to him.
Brewer, for his sake, you better stay out of town.
Don't be sore at Brewer for what happened while you were drunk, Scott.
It was Brewer who was pouring the drinks.
For a whole month? Anyway, keep moving on the Klein case. July's getting old. I'll man the phone and look after the other cases.
Okay. All right. We can still. Oh no, That arrow disappeared. Okay.
No, you don't. We can't even afford the last phone bill.
This is important.
So is money. Vamos.
Wait, why would it be a phone call? Why would a single phone call cost money? We're already paying utilities, right? All right, I guess that's the exit, right?
A wash basin.
Yeah. All right. So what if we go right? Oh, okay. Back to here. I get it. Left, right. Okay. Man, the camera angles are still confusing. Australian phone rules? Yeah. Every call is collect, I guess, or every call is they charge you on a per call basis. Funky.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise.
Okay.
Meg's Diner. Not much wrong with it, except the customers don't talk, the staff are rude, and the food's lousy. Reminds me of home. Meg is never glad to see me, and she never says goodbye. Hello, Meg. You can't buy that sort of honesty.
All right. Well, that outside shot looked pretty legit, like it could have been San Francisco or wherever it's supposed to be. LA from the period, I guess. Cool. You know this game? You got the original one? Cool. I had never heard of it. All I saw that it was an FMV game from Australia about American detectives in the 40s, and I was like, or American hard-boiled detectives, right? From the 30s or 40s, I'm guessing. But yeah, cool, man. I just, no clue this existed, and was thrilled to see that it did, and it's gonna work. Damn it, we're not gonna have any technical issues in this one. So you think it was, or you looked it up and it was a thing? Paying per phone call? Wow, all right. Paying per phone call. So the phone company, I guess, was much different then. I know this is like at the time where your phone number would be like Sunset 326 or something, you know, rather than a 7-10 digit number.
I'll try the blue plate special.
The Los Angeles area phone calls were based on message units, according to distance. Okay, that much I know. And length of call. Okay. A call of less than about 4 miles was local. Sure, yeah. Local and long distance. We've had that forever. From 4 to 8 miles counted as 2 message units. Thus, a 15-minute call from Winchester to Manhattan Beach was 8 message units and cost 32 cents? Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of money for a call. And long distance, it's a relative term, depending on the decade, for sure. Oh, yeah, you got it on GOG? I also got this on GOG. Yeah. So hopefully, if you've played through it and it worked successfully for you, it will be the same for us. Do we just pay and walk away? Look at this. This is one of the least appetizing things I've seen in a while. I don't even know what utensil do you use to eat this. Just pay.
Not hungry?
Not after I saw that.
Aha.
Nah, not until I've seen today's paper. I don't want to find myself trapped in a conversation about some second-rate star's gallstone operation.
Okay.
July 29. Afternoon edition. Mayor announces new crime reform. Seems the mayor thinks there are too many criminals running around, so he's going to teach them a lesson. Let me guess. Spelling? Math?
Yeah, 32 cents in 1940 is about 7.21 today. Yeah, and like buying power was different too, right? Like it's not just a matter of inflation. You know, it's like I don't even know I don't know anything about economics, but I'll tell you, 32 cents went a lot further, right? Went a lot further than probably 7.21 went today. I mean, in 1990, you could still get like a sandwich for $1 or $2, right? Anyway, is that enough, or can we see more?
Nothing new in the afternoon edition. How about the mayor's new angle?
As if I care.
Okay. She doesn't care about crime in the city, I guess.
Tell me about Dan Klein.
Are you chewing or chat?
Tell me about Angela Donald.
All right, not even a cutscene for that one. Just Bonaparte. Okay. Meg, anything else going on? All right. Well, at least we got the news, right? And we quizzed Meg on all the important things.
That's what I like about Meg, her sense of humor.
What other channels we got on here? I love this. Oh. Just one? Take that, Meg. I get the feeling that this radio station has a very limited repertoire, limited bank of musical songs here to play. All right, that was the diner. Let's go to the office, the newspaper.
The Tribune wakes the town with the latest scandal and strife, and then serves up seconds in the afternoon edition at 2 o'clock. If you want old news, you can dig in the Tribune's morgue. Old news, like Frankie and me. Frankie Henderson. It's a man's world, so she got a man's name to work in it. We had a thing going once, but then she found Angela and I together, close together. I was gonna tell her. Trust a journalist to find out first. Hello, Frankie.
Hello, Scott.
Are you pleased to see me?
In this place, I'm pleased to see a cockroach. Sure I am. You're conscious? I like that in a man.
Clean, sober, and back in business.
Business? I should have known you weren't just here to see me. You're looking haggard, Scott. Try shaving.
I did. I didn't like it.
Then try again.
Okay. I liked that last little bit of repartee. That was some of the funnest lines so far. That had a little bit of Billy Wilder sting to it, right? You should try shaving. I did. You should try it again. That was good. The extreme close-up on the eyeballs that this game has going on seems intense and upsetting. We'll see how many more guys do that. I thought that was just going to be the landlord, but everybody, huh? Well, in terms of buying power, the Dame was loaded, cost $279 from GOG. So 721, yeah, 721 can still go pretty far, I guess, if you know where to spend it. That's for sure, Okay. I like the sets. The old wood looks really good. I don't know what building that was, but I looked, that's got to be a real building, right? That they took the establishing shot from.
Nothing new in the afternoon edition.
Okay, so there's multiple places where we can get newspapers if we need them. That's cool. That doesn't say morgue, but it looks like it. Ooh, can we steal her notes? What's she drinking?
Hands off.
She didn't even make eye contact with us there. Is that mustard?
Hands off.
She's just eating mustard out of a beaker.
Hands off.
I just wanted to steal your typewriter.
How about the mayor's new angle?
He's gonna get the criminals off the streets by giving them jobs at City Hall.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Tell me about Dan Klein.
Dan who? Never heard of him. Newspapers don't write themselves, Scott. I'm busy.
Yeah, a beaker of mustard. It's my favorite kind of beaker.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
You'll never forget her, will you? She'll always be between us.
Ow. All right, what does it say? Newspaper Magoger.
Be my guest.
I thought I was knocking on a door. Let's see what happens.
I don't want to read everything they have on the mayor. My stomach turns easy.
Yeah, the newspaper morgue.
What have you got on Dan Klein?
Nothing.
Nothing. Dan never made the news, so he's either very, very good or exactly the opposite.
That guy's having fun with his role. Did you see how that he was looking like, yeah, nothing. That was rad. Did it sound like somebody else was doing her voice for a second there? I didn't catch it. Yeah, this is super fun. I'm trying not to begrudge it the lack of background music, but everything else is pretty neat.
What have you got on Angela Donald?
What's done is done, Scott. That woman has hurt you enough. Let the police handle it.
Okay. All right, so we can go. I thought we could go left from here. It's just out. It's just leave. All right. Well, thanks, sweetheart. What was her name? Yeah. This seems like it has this is blowing my theory apart, because this seems like it has people who understand a little bit at least about basic film, TV production stuff with costumes and a set, and it's lit not too blandly, and it's an interesting shot, not fantastic but interesting enough, and it also has basic game design kind of stuff. Like, I love that the cursor changes. That's very nice. The double clicking for the inventory is weird, but it looks usable. Dare I say intuitive? So yeah, this is awesome. Well, my thought was that I wanted to do a lot of 90s stuff, and then I wanted to do a lot of more modern last 10, 15 years stuff. So we could get the whole gamut of experiences, see what has changed. But the jank was too powerful for me in the previous games. The jank just is stronger than my my ability to wade through it. So we might be playing. God, there's still like so many of these old FMVs that I really want to play and get working. Fucking a Ripper? Have you heard of Ripper? Oh my lord! There's like at least a half a dozen more that I want to play, but I don't know. And then there's like the 4 or 5 modern day ones. So let's what do we do? Show her a photo? That's not a bad idea.
He's cute. Friend of yours?
Nope. Ever seen him?
No. I'd like to.
All right. Well, we successfully used an item, and it was intuitive. Should we take a picture of her?
I've got one of those.
Yes, the main character is offering narration. It is part of the genre for sure to do the hard-boiled narration kind of thing, but hopefully this will help. But like we've also got notes. We have an inventory. We have these game elements that make it easy to understand our status in this game. We can see if we're holding an item or not based on a cursor. There is a cursor. That's a little bit different, I guess. But yeah. You finished with your old job after 18 years. Wow. Oh, awesome. Awesome, Shane. That's really cool. So you just been taking it easy for a good long while now? That's awesome, dude. I hope that's been a lot of fun. I hope that's been cool to do. And you've gone on many awesome, exciting adventures. Should we? Okay, all right. Here, how cruel are we? Should we just offer her a ring? See what happens. Should we tell her this was for Angela, or do we just marry her right now?
The last time I saw this, I was throwing it in your worthless face.
Want to give it another shot?
No, Scott. Keep it. But don't throw it away.
A zoom. Ooh. There was even some camera movement. Wow, that was exciting. That was exciting. All right. But she still won't let us
Hands off.
have her beaker of mustard. What else? All right, I think we're good. No. All right, well, that was okay. We learned a little bit, I guess, right? About our, prey.
Au revoir, Scott. That's French for see you later.
She's not wrong, I guess.
The city police station, guaranteed to contain criminals, police, and bad coffee.
Wow, that is...
Officer Jim Denton. When I first met him, Denton had a wife, a job in homicide, and a stomach ulcer. The wife skipped. The homicide job went when he stood up for me the time I got caught concealing evidence. Now he's got a dead-end posting at the front desk. He's still got the ulcer.
Hey! Look what dragged himself up out of the gutter.
Glad I've got your sympathy.
I'm oozing sympathy today, but no more shootouts, okay?
I was drunk.
What if it would have been people and not bottles? I like you, Anger. I'll let you go. But if I catch you with a gun again, I'm gonna revoke your private investigator's license, and you're out of wake, you understand?
You're all hot.
Glad to see you back, Anger. I mean that. Are you on a case? Or are you here to practice your insults?
Oh, okay. That was kind of repartee. That was nice.
The police notice board. Who's on duty, who's on leave, and who's on top in the department-wide Tiddlywinks tournament.
They got too much time on their hands here.
The police notice board. Who's on duty, who's on leave,
Let me skip.
and who's on top in the department-wide Tiddlywinks tournament.
That's police business. Do I look like I got nothing to do except your work?
He does sound like he's pretty sick of these cops and their tiddlywinks, huh? Tiddlywinks. Can we steal his cup?
Whoa, Meg's coffee is bad enough.
Okay. All right, well, let's chat.
How about the mayor's new angle?
I'm busy, Anger. Don't waste my time.
Tell me about Dan Klein.
Go away, Anger. You bother me.
Anybody would think Denton didn't like me anymore. He threw me out. I guess I should wait 3 or 4 hours for him to cool down before I go back.
I didn't exactly follow why that was.
Mac would be closed now. He's home sharpening his razors.
Ah, okay. It's not too easy to see those arrows down there, but all right. Client. Yeah, too many close-ups. We stuck that camera too close to his face and he freaked.
With good weather and only as much speeding as is considered polite, it's a 3-day round trip to Oregon. That's more time than I have. There's no point in visiting a hole in the ground. I won't find Dan hiding in it. Jake's is closed. Jake and his regulars are all sleeping peacefully in a puddle of gin. My office. It's on the 2nd story of an old brownstone facing the street. It suits me. I can keep an eye on my hubcaps. They're worth more if you've got the full set.
Good night, partner.
Likewise.
I was assuming he was saying good eye, as in nice toss there, dipshit, but he said good eye. He literally said good eye, like good eye, mate. They're not even hiding it sometimes, I guess. Did we screw up by sleeping? Because I'm kind of thinking now, there is a watch, huh? Oh. Oh, uh-oh. Are we waiting? Oh. So it's like 6:30 now or something?
My hat makes a man look dignified.
Okay, we can't, like, look. All right, maybe we screwed up already. That would be certainly likely. We screwed up by taking a nap, or maybe even visiting these places out of order. This is kind of too bad that there's no, like, watch in the corner of the screen or something, right? Like down here. But, oh, dang it. Okay. Yeah, 6:30, I guess. It's also a little too bad that this watch isn't a little bigger, a little more legible. Johnny Mnemonic is gonna take a back seat for now. It's going on the same shelf as Daedalus Encounter. As soon as I can figure out how to do these things successfully, we'll jump right back into it. It'll be cool when we get there. But I don't think I'm going to solve that today, unfortunately. So we're going to do this. Tomorrow I'm going to take off so that I can do VOD stuff. And I'll also try to make sure that the next FMV game we play will be a little more successful. God, if I can figure that out. And then if I can't, we'll jump into modern FMVs. And those will be cool too, I'm sure. But that's kind of the plan. Yeah, Johnny Mnemonic and the disc swap to desktop. That's what it was. All right, can we steal his stuff now?
It's locked.
Aye. We can't steal his cigarette anymore. That's gone. So good thing we got that.
It's outside of business hours. There's no one to call.
Okay.
Ralph's notices. Only of importance to Ralph.
Okay. Is this little baggie anything? What is this? It's like potpourri or something. All right, let's get out of here.
The alley. Another visit. Another heartache.
Right, I forgot about the alley.
It's nailed shut. Sal did that after two kids lifted a candy bar and ran out through the back. He hates to give anything away.
Well, a window, I guess, is what that is.
Those bins are talking, and I don't like the lingo.
Okay.
I don't like the smell of what was wrapped in them. Bullet holes from that night. The cops got the bullets. I got lonely.
The whoosh fail, that's certainly what it was. Run Johnny Mnemonic in a VMware WinXP desktop? I'll write that down. That is something I don't know how to do, but I'll try to look that up. VMware WinXP. Or 98 SE. Okay, thank you for the suggestion. I do appreciate that a lot. I will try to figure it out. I will. I do want to do that. I do want to play these frickin' games. Get to root around in the alley here? Oh.
That back staircase. It's not the steep incline and the rickety steps I mind. It's the way it sways when you breathe.
Okay. Oh, you think that'll work with Daedalus Encounter too? That would be really awesome. I'll try it out. I will look it up tomorrow. Would we get everything out there?
The alley.
So that was where we came from. It's really weird when down is not go back to where you came from. That was back where we came from. It could. Right, okay. It's not hard to set up a virtual machine box that you load Windows 98 SE or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I will check it out for sure. Thank you very much. If it works for you, that's awesome. I will see if I can't get something similar for me then. Just play Beverly Hills Cop for the Atari ST. Uh-huh. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's wonderful, Sugar Pop. It's only a little jankier than E.T. for Atari, huh?
Mac would be closed now. He's home sharpening his razors. It's open, but Denton's not there. I prefer to talk to him. He almost likes me, which is more than I can say to the rest of them. The Tribune's open, but none of the journalists are there. The typesetters and cleaners can't help me.
All right, finally. Right, so this is the place that's open after hours.
Jake's joint. It's only open nights. Last time I was here, I had my gun in my hand and a sea of broken glass at my feet. I hope Jake's memory is worse than mine.
Oh, okay.
You come to get drunk and shoot up the place again? Beat it, till I can think of a reason to start liking you.
Knock, knock.
Beat it until I can think of a reason to start liking you.
We know what that means, right?
I'll put this towards the damages.
Hey!
Beat it until I can think of a reason to start liking you.
No, this is called The Dame Was Loaded. It's Australian. You can hear it just a little bit in their accents here. But no, it's not Tex Murphy. It is actually set in pre-war California.
I'll put this towards the damages.
How much? Just tell me how much.
Beat it until I can think of a reason to start liking you.
Come on.
I'll put this towards the damages. Beat it until I can think of a reason to start liking you.
How much was that so far? 30 bucks? 40?
I'll put this towards the damages.
Soft locks galore. It's kind of seeming like that.
Beat it until I can think of a reason to start liking you.
Come on.
I'll put this towards the damages.
Yeah, speaking of soft locks, there goes all our money, huh? Oh, can we go to the alley? Yeah, we might have already fucked everything up, right? Just from taking a nap? Fuck your club. We don't have like a baseball bat in the back. Oh, it glows. Ooh. Oh, this is luminescent paint, right? This has what is it, radium in it? There's radioactive paint here because it glows in the dark. Before we learned about radiation poisoning. Wow. It's a real collector's item, I guess.
There's no point in visiting a hole in the ground. I won't find Dan hiding in it.
Yeah, oh boy, radioactive paint. All right, well, we probably already died.
Meg's would be closed now. She's busy boiling up the leftovers. Mac would be closed now. He's home sharpening his razors.
Right. All right. All right. Well, we'll keep limping on,
Back
see
at
what else
my
we can
office.
find.
Ralph doesn't mind me staying here until I get the money for a new apartment. I think he likes to boast about our 24-hour phone service.
Yeah, it'll give us a lot. Hanging around, what is it, radium? Radium paint? It'll give us a lot more than we ask for.
A chair for clients. I sit on the other side of the desk. I see them, they see me. I generally get the better view.
Is he trying to say he's not much to look at? Does that mean it's 11? Not AM. 11:15?
It's open, but Denton's not there. I prefer to talk to him. He almost likes me, which is more than I can say to the rest of them. Mac would be closed now. He's home sharpening his razor.
How do I skip?
The Tribune's open, but none of the journalists are there. The typesetters and cleaners can't help me.
I pressed like X, and the volume screwed up. And now I can't change it back. This is more like an FMV game. Okay. Did you guys hear the volume screw up, or did I screw up my headphones? I don't know if it's day or night now either as well. I guess it's night. But we can't do anything here.
Jake's joined again. Another night of smoke and smart guys.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. All right. The volume's okay on your... Okay, no, I see what went wrong.
Beat it until I can think of a reason to start liking you.
All right, so okay, I guess the mechanic now is that we just sleep until morning?
Back at my office.
But we have to like, well, let's see how long we rest for, right? So our watch says it's now 12:45. Whoop. Okay, I guess I clicked that. 12:55. Nope. 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 Other way. There.
I'm not tired. I've spent long enough lying around.
So what do... Okay, well, we can just click the clock. We can just click the clock. That's right. Okay. Just grab it. Can we grab it? No. Okay. 7. How do we look right? We can't look right. We have to go here, and then we have to go here. Okay. Still too early for our bud. That's understandable. But we can... we can.
Mac the barber. I'm always polite to Mac. Never insult a man who's handy with a cutthroat razor. Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott.
All right.
July 30. Morning edition. How about this heat? A record for July. Can't argue with that. It's been hotter than a torch singer's lullaby, and drier than a martini that's 99% gin.
He's trying really hard with those similes, right? Or metaphors. We've noticed the eye patch. I don't know what else we might say about it. So it looks like we got the chair. You think he lost it in a barber duel? It looks like we just got backstage here and the chair and the man. So let's chat with the man.
How about this heat?
Hooey. It's hot enough to fry an egg on the sidewalk.
I think Meg's tried that already. Tell me about Dan Klein.
You don't talk to me about your private eye work, and I won't talk to you about dandruff.
Well, I'd like to know about dandruff if it's a recurring problem in my life. Wait, can we check our shoulders? How do we look down?
Tell me about Angela Donald.
Look, Scott, I run a clean shop with a tight lip. That way I don't get no grief from anyone.
Okay, well, can I get a clip?
Towel time. How about that Freddie Creel guy? I bet they had to slide him under the pearly gates. Do you believe it? I'm not taking any more of your bets. You don't pay and you're a lousy loser.
He's a bookie.
Finished. You got my nickel? Have a nice day, Scott.
God, the close-ups are disturbing.
I don't go back there. I tried once, but Mac caught me and gave me a bad haircut.
Sure.
I'm clean out of questions for now.
All right, no one's being real helpful, huh?
See you tomorrow, Scott.
Should we just go pick a fight with the cop?
Back at Meg's. What does not kill me makes me stronger. How about this heat? Same old news.
All right, nothing from Meg. This is not the most exciting of games so far. Can we do anything?
Stations are all in either small square boxes or large square boxes. Ours is large on account of our citizens' natural tendency towards high spirits. Denton?
Make it snappier, I'll bust you for vagrancy.
I mean, have a cigarette.
Thanks.
He just takes it. Oh, this is gonna be one of those games. There are gonna be a million soft locks, aren't there? Because you could give anybody any item and they'll just take it. And they won't say, you know, no, actually, you're gonna need this item to complete a plot critical puzzle. I don't want to take that from you. And no, they just take all of your shit and don't tell you. All right, well, let's get married.
What's this? A bribe? Sorry, Anger. Not enough.
Well, if I had...
Officer Jim Denton.
Right. If I had more... Oh, I need to remember we can right-click to look at things.
My license. It lets me operate as a private investigator. So long as I don't break the law, cause trouble, and don't chew with my mouth open. A fountain pen. There are two kinds of pens in this world, the kind that leak and the kind you lose. A photo of Angela Donald. She's dead now. my fault. I don't want to think about it because if I do, I'll need a drink and then another, and before long I'll be waking face down in the gutter again.
All right.
Smiling Dan. I hope he's still smiling, wherever he is.
Those are pretty good photos for a 1945 or whatever.
My camera. People take photographs to preserve happy memories. I take photographs of unhappy memories for other people. An engagement ring. I gave this to a reporter called Francine Henderson. 3 months later, she found me in Angela's arms. Now, Angela is dead, Frankie still hasn't forgiven me, and this ring is just a pretty stone on a shining band of metal.
That's Dan Small.
Dan Small?
Pretty sure.
So, Dan Klein is known around town as Dan Small. A man with an alias is a man with a secret.
Okay, well there, we got something there. Sure, Angela.
Anger, I'm telling you this once. We're taking care of that, and I don't want you looking into it. If anybody gets hurt, you're gonna be charged. You understand?
Okay. Can we talk?
Tell me about Dan Small.
Go away, Anger. You bother me.
Anybody would think Denton didn't like me anymore. He threw me out. I guess I should wait 3 or 4 hours for him to cool down before I go back.
All right.
There's no point in visiting a hole in the ground. I won't find Dan hiding in it.
Can't go there anymore. But can we go talk to Frankie?
I was back at the newspaper office. You wouldn't read about it. Hello, Frankie. How you doing?
Better than you. You look sick. You eating properly?
Yeah. Hey, come eat with me.
No thanks, no time. Besides, I thought you were still drinking your lunches.
Well, I'm not eating them out of a mustard beaker.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Never heard of him either. What is it with all these guys named Dan? Are you trying to get me mad at you? You're doing a swell job.
What have you got on Dan Small?
Nothing.
Still nothing. Dan still never made the news.
Wow, well, this kind of started off with really, 3 time-limited things we need to do. That's awesome, cool, exciting, and then bleh. What are we supposed to do?
Same old news.
Have you got anything better?
What are we supposed to do?
Francine Henderson. Glue. Sticky as a bad debt.
Ah, it's glue. Okay, remember, right-click to look.
Bottles of ink. I can see black, blue, and red. Give me green and yellow, and I could draw the flags of all nations. Same old news.
Have you got anything better?
The newspaper morgue. In there are cuttings from every edition in the Tribune's life. It fits the definition of a morgue, full of ghosts and heartache and corpses.
Morgue? It does say morgue. I've never heard of a newspaper morgue. Morgue. Okay.
Ciao, Scott. That's Italian for shut the door behind you.
Okay, all right. Meg, you gonna save us?
Back at Meg's. Meg, the only thing harder than her heart is her scrambled eggs. Same old news. The menu. It never changes. The menu. It never changes. The menu. It never changes.
Okay. So it's a magnifying lens up there, and it's a hand down here.
Donuts and coffee, thanks.
Delightful. We get eating noises.
Not bad. Reminded me of coffee.
Yeah. This line, it never changes.
I'm full. I'll save this for later.
Okay, there we go. Plot critical item, the donut. Now we know.
A donut.
Perfect break screen capture. You liked that? Reminded me of coffee. Yeah. They're getting the tone down. Not everything's gonna land, but they got the tone correct, I guess.
The check. If I don't pay, I'll have to wash dishes, and they're not used to it.
Oh, we can't though. We can't leave. All right.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Where's the tip?
Where's the service?
Sing. Okay. Let's see if this guy knows about Dan Small.
Back at Max. Another day, another nickel. Same old news. The barber's chair. Real comfortable. I'd get one for the office, but I have trouble typing upside down.
Oh, you think the screen with the coffee and the donuts and the check there would be a perfect like screen break for streaming, for like put that on the screen? What do you call it? That's the scene for when I go on break. That's a good idea. Yeah, exactly. Now, right now I have Batman farting, so I don't know. But yeah, that's a good idea.
The back door. Mac the barber. He gives a smooth shave for a man with one eye and 9 fingers.
Yeah. I suppose, yeah, if he can do that well, the world's his oyster.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Scott, I told you twice already, I want to cut your hair and not your tongue.
I thought I'd better stop the questions. I like my throat without a smile.
Is Mac a killer? What? Well, we're
back at my office.
We're almost to nowhere? Yeah, they sure don't like being asked about him. Should I be showing people the picture? Is that what I'm doing wrong? Should I be showing people the picture? How do we get there? There.
There he is. What's the story?
I gave him the story.
Will you marry me, Frank? You're not Frank. What's your name? Ralph.
You have it, Scott.
Okay.
You have it, Scott.
Yeah, it is the same thing every time. Maybe we'll give that a rest. What else? Oh, he didn't care? He didn't know the photo?
Thanks, Scott, but I ain't all ready.
All right. All right. So I guess that's what we should be doing, is showing more people the photo. I thought we would have some breakthrough.
My desk. It's old, pitted, scarred, beaten up, and worn out. Like me. My desk.
No.
It's old.
I wanted to know what
pitted,
this thing was.
Scarred, beaten up, and worn out. Like me.
Is this just an organizer for like ink and whatnot?
The desk drawers. A cup.
A cup.
My typewriter. I type up every case.
All right. Oh, it's drawers. That's interesting. A cup. All right, I guess we'll go out and start using
luck,
items
partner.
on people.
Likewise.
We'll give that a rest. Radio needs to learn how to keep it a little exciting, keep it fresh. Did we show him the picture? Is he gonna let us in?
Back at Max.
All right, he lets us in. That's very nice of him.
She was a nice lady, Scott. She never came in here. That's saying something.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Smells like detective work. I ain't interested.
Scott, I told you twice already, I want to cut your hair and not your tongue.
Got it.
I thought I'd better stop the questions. I like my throat without a smile.
All right. Well, he'll let us go anyway. That's nice. Did we show the picture to her already? Meg? This is rough going.
Back at Meg's.
Do you think anybody needs a fountain pen? Could I trade the donut in?
No refunds, mister. Show someone who's interested.
All right. Well, I need to, speaking of farting Batman, I do need to take a little break. I will be back in about 5 on the hour. So I will see you soon. Thank you, everybody. We will, it works. It works. An FMV that works. Hallelujah. We will get through this one. Here we go. So we didn't use enough items on enough peoples, I guess. That's kind of what we've been skipping out on, just as we were exploring the world, right? Just kind of figuring out what's what and where's where and who's who and wins why and all that good stuff. So let's get married to Meg.
This ain't a pawn shop. This ain't a pawn shop.
Okay. Should we show her our license? No response whatsoever. Not even a classic Meg. Yeah, well, this is the problem here is more of a classic item adventure game, more of a classic point and click kind of issue, right? Like, what do you do? How do you start? Just get things going. Certainly the FMVs had the same problem of not telling the players what to do and where to go, but at least we got all of the items, right? So this isn't a problem of like, I don't know what to do. This is more of a problem of like, I don't know where these items are used in the world. Hopefully that's what we're missing. And it's that kind of issue. I have a donut. Wait, where'd the donut go? I thought the donut... Did Ralph take the donut? I thought we offered the donut to him and he said no. We had a donut.
Show someone who's interested.
I hate it. Do you want a pen?
This ain't a pawn shop.
Oh, pawn. She's saying pawn shop. Welcome, or she's saying this ain't a pawn shop. Interesting. All right, well, we can get more donuts. All right, but we got to see what the chicken surprise is, right? Yeah, we're probably already soft locked, but like I would assume that there's still one or two more things we might do to advance the plot. Yeah, a pawn shop.
I'll have the chicken surprise.
Oh. The gag is everything that's not the donuts is this, right? Bon appetit. Yep.
You don't need a knife to eat Meg's cooking.
You gonna steal all her silverware? Hell yeah.
I'd rather not stick my face into it.
You think grits? It's very greasy looking. I guess it could be.
Not hungry?
Not after I saw that.
Oh,
that's what I like about Meg, her sense of humor.
Yeah, she just wants to talk about the white sausage, huh? Vice versa Meg. All right, well, we got more items. I wonder if they're useful or if they're trash that's gonna clutter my inventory for the next 15 hours. Okay. All right, so it's 12:45. Everything's still open. Oh, should we go get the Elvis plate off of the walls there? We should steal all the memorabilia on the walls. I don't think we could do that, but that'd be cool. Oh, we should have read the news. Let's go read the news.
Extra. Seamus haunts newsroom. Soon they'll give me a byline. Say, Frankie, do you still do a roast the way I like 'em?
Quit fishing for an invitation, Scott. Until we've both forgotten a little more.
Or remembered.
Always the wise guy. You'd wisecrack to the gates of hell. Sometimes it just isn't funny.
Sometimes it isn't meant to be. Same old news.
Have you got anything better?
Oh, I guess we saw the news today. All right. Oh my lord. All right, so what are we doing? Do you want to fork Frankie, huh?
Beat it, Scott. Some of us have work to do.
Oh.
So now Frankie's mad at me. She usually takes a day to cool down.
A day. All right. Well, that's an interesting mechanic that we're actually like pissing people off and they're forcing us to leave and we have to give a whole day to her. Gee. That's gonna fucking destroy plenty of playthroughs of this game, I'm sure. Well, Was she gonna help us at all? We already showed her the picture, right? And we already looked for Dan Smalls. Ring, a camera. What would we take a picture of? Yeah. Yeah, there's some more design decisions here I disagree with, but I don't know. Let's see. A fountain pen? Who would need a fountain pen? Knife, spoon, fork. Do you think Jake really wants a fountain pen? That would he would let us in to his place if we gave him a fountain pen? So I guess this is the problem, right?
The police station again. The architecture hasn't improved any since the last time I saw it.
Make it snappy.
We've only got so many things that we can do, so many opportunities to engage with these people before they kick us out, and it's all trial and error. So those are the two things that don't necessarily make for the most satisfying of gameplay.
The police notice board. Who's on duty, who's on leave, and who's on top in the department-wide Tiddlywinks tournament.
Tiddlywinks. Can't do anything with that.
A piece of paper. I can't read it from here.
That's police business. Go away, Anger. You bother me.
Anybody would think Denton didn't like me anymore. He threw me out. I guess I should wait 3 or 4 hours for him to cool down before I go back.
Alright, yeah, more of that. But we've got nothing else. Ralph here?
Back at my office.
Okay, first we have to go here, then we can look.
There he is. What's the story?
I gave him the story.
I gave him the story. Okay. Yeah, everybody's just super unhappy.
You have it, Scott.
Everyone's just super unhappy with everything.
You have it, Scott.
They just, nobody likes me.
You have it, Scott.
Everybody hates me. Guess I'll go eat Meg's food.
Look, Scott. I know you're still tender about the Angela subject, but no one's paying us to look into it, and it ain't good for your mental health. Drop it, friend. I'm sorry, but that's the way it has to be.
That's the way it has to be. Thanks a lot, Ralph. That's what friends are for. Angela's dead, and I'm supposed to forget it and just carry on.
Yeah, okay. Can we steal another cigarette?
That's one you owe me.
We can steal another cigarette.
Cigarettes. I only smoke when I'm on fire.
Okay. Okay, Dan Small, brother of Carol Klein. Last known address knocked down. Dan Klein equals Dan Small. Do you want to give me a clue? Game? Nope. Doesn't want to give me a clue. Should we take a picture of the bullet holes?
The alley. bullet holes from that night. The cops got the bullets. I got lonely.
Oh, we can't take a picture of that. Right? Yeah, it doesn't flash when I click over here. It does flash when I click over here, and it just doesn't work. Okay, so we're not taking pictures of anything here, I guess. We're not gonna eat any of this trash with a knife and fork. This is rough.
Back at Max.
All right, do you want a cigarette?
I gave up, Scott. Customers complained they were getting burnt ears.
All right, well that's cool. Do you want to get married?
Oh, I've been waiting for you to pop the question. You want to shave before the honeymoon?
Do you want my PI license?
I know who you are, Scott. Do you want to see my shaving license?
That's a unique response. That's interesting.
Smells like detective work. I ain't interested.
Scott, I told you twice already, I want to cut your hair and not your tongue.
I thought I'd better stop the questions. I like my throat without a smile.
What else would we give him? A fork? Maybe Meg wants a smoke? Could we give all this stolen silverware to Jake? Oh, I'm not giving that stuff back to her. Do you want a pen?
This ain't a pawn shop.
It ain't no pawn shop.
This ain't a pawn shop.
Nope.
Don't expect anything off the check.
Okay, she takes it and then gives us nothing in return. Says, don't expect anything off the check. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely an issue. Listening to the same old negative responses many times over, and none of them are giving any unique negative responses, or very rarely, that might lead us to anything that we should be doing. Yeah, Fox Hunt's the repetition there gets awful because well, just in the beginning, because the correct answer is to wait 7 or 8 minutes. That's all you're supposed to do, so you just do that same shit over and over because there's nothing else to do. What? No response to the PI license. We're not giving her the silverware. That's for sure. You gotta say something smart every time, right?
The police station again.
Okay.
Make it snappy.
We should have given him the donut, right? And the cigarette? Did we try that? Stab him.
Anybody would think Denton didn't like me anymore. He threw me out. I guess I should wait 3 or 4 hours for him to cool down before I go back.
No response, just auto kick out, huh? All right, let's go grab another cigarette and donut. Maybe give that to the cop. Every time.
There he is. What's the story?
I gave him the story.
I already let you have one.
Okay, maybe it's just a donut. Hopefully it's just the donut.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise.
Yeah. So, everybody will take the cigarette, I guess. Maybe it does do something.
Back at Meg's.
Maybe the cigarette increases affinity or whatever. Makes people a little happier to see you.
Donuts and coffee, thanks.
Yum.
I'm full. I'll save this for later.
All right.
Where's the tip?
Where's the service? I'm pretty tired. The police station again.
Make it snappy.
Okay, here we go.
Thanks. I better get a refill.
A raid roster. It's a schedule of upcoming license raids on clubs. Let me see. August the 1st. Rostered offices, Scully and Coleman. Establishment, number 1, Dog Alley. Proprietor, Jacob Turner.
Aha! That's what we needed, right?
A raid roster. It's a schedule of upcoming
Okay, no,
license
I wanted
raids
to
on
look at it.
clubs. Let me see. August the 1st. Rostered offices, Scully and Coleman. Establishment, number 1,
I just wanted
Dog
to look
Alley.
at it.
Proprietor, Jacob Turner.
I just wanted to look at it. Oh, can we steal his pen?
Nah, I think he's been using it to stir his coffee.
Can't go back there.
A citation. Officer Wilson is getting a medal for bravery. Good for him. I've read it.
But we won't take it.
I've read it.
Okay, so we get the grab hand, but he won't actually take it. Okay. All right. Okay. There we go. We've done the thing. Watch. It's 5, right? 5:10. So we gotta wait until what, like 7? Oh, it's 7. Okay.
I'm pretty tired.
Does that matter? Oh man.
Jake's joint again.
Pretty tired.
Beat it until I can think of a reason to start liking you.
Okay. How about this?
This I can use. Watch your step.
Oh. The pants.
I'll let you in, but I ain't gonna serve you.
Okay.
Sit with your pals.
Movin' Mickey Murphy. A nice guy with a wise face. As a fence, he's pretty straight.
Scotty.
Ashley McPherson. Goes by the name of Gigi. He plays the ponies.
Hey, Anger.
Red Randall Hanna. A goon for hire. He talks straight, but not a lot. He's got more morals than a piranha, but it's a close call.
So, who's for a drink?
Look at that. That looks like they just printed that out at the print shop and taped it to the wall. Just so you know, this is Jake's. All right, let's talk to the arsonist. Oh.
Tell me about Dan Small.
What are you doing? You know the rules. You lay a bet, you play a hand. You ask a question, you get an answer. You don't play, you don't learn nothing. How hard is that already?
Okay, did he say we have to play first and then we get to ask a question? Is that what that's supposed to mean?
Tell me about Dan Small.
Come on, Anger, lay a bet first, then ask your question, okay?
The poker game. Minimum bet is $1. Table limit is 20. Some nights I nearly lose my shirt, but the table talk is worth it. I get my best leads here.
All right.
Which ones will I throw out? Tell me about Dan Small.
We gotta play first.
Are we betting now?
I'll have 3.
3 cards here. 3 my way.
Give me 2.
Gigi stayed. Mickey stayed. Red raised.
Fold.
Gigi called. Mickey raised. Red raised. Gigi raised. Mickey raised. Red raised. Gigi raised. Mickey raised. Red raised. Gigi raised. Mickey raised. Red raised. Gigi called. Mickey called.
What were the rest of their hands that they raised 30 times? Yeah, this was really important to get all the play-by-play of the AI playing against each other. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Scotty. What do you want to know?
Tell me about Dan Small.
No. I haven't seen him around lately. No.
Yeah, he used to hang around with Freddie Creel. They were as thick as thieves.
Thick as thieves? That's funny, thieves.
Freddie Creole, they said? Somebody else was talking about a Creole. Oh, Creel.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
You know the house rules.
You think I already ran into one soft lock? Just one? Yeah, this game is like, I'm not worried. I didn't feel like this was a winning playthrough for quite a while. Not since I just threw $50 at the door here and it didn't matter at all. And was completely the wrong thing to do, it turns out. Because they'll take my money, but they won't let me in. I assume no matter how much money you give to them. All right, should we do one more?
Which ones will I throw out? I'll have 3. Gigi's keeping his hand.
3 my way.
3 cards.
Keeping his hand? Even the donut thing is a soft lock? How could that be a soft lock? You can't buy more? That's a money problem, right? All right, now fuck it, fold.
Gigi stayed. Mickey raised.
If you keep the donut in your inventory,
Gigi
it will
called.
get stale and the cop won't take it and you can't get another donut? That is fucked. pair of queens? He kept 5 cards. He kept these 5 cards. Yeah.
Okay, Scotty. What do you want to know?
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
Yeah, they pulled him out of that crusher, put a stamp on him, and posted him to the coroner. Posted him to the coroner, that's funny. Read the newspaper, Anger, you'll learn a lot.
Pulled him out of a crusher? All right, I guess we'll keep our last $1.50. Thanks, team. You have a limit on inventory items? Oh, that's why the drawer is there. Woof.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
You know the house rules.
All right.
Jake. They say he's a killer. I've never had to put it to the test.
What did they do to his eyes?
Booze. Sickness and grief sold by the glass.
Most people will take all of our items off our hands anyway, so the inventory limit isn't that big of a problem. Sure. And, oh, we can use the car trunk? I don't know if we can get into the trunk. We'll try it, I guess.
Booze. Hey, Jake, how about a drink?
Hey, Anger, how about a shotgun wound?
The bar. Jake keeps a shotgun under there for emergencies.
All right. How you doing?
How about this heat?
I let you in, Anger. I still don't like you. Don't push it.
All right, he's gonna definitely kick us out if we do the wrong thing. So should we just stab him with the fork and run like hell?
Keep it.
Okay. Photo of Dan?
I haven't seen him for a month.
Oh no, the trunk doesn't work? Yeah, this game could use a fork stabbing. So he's talking about Dan, though.
I haven't seen him for a month.
So could we ask about him?
Tell me about Dan Small.
Don't push it.
No, we can show him the picture and that's fine. But if we ask him about it, that's bad, wrong. I'm a PI, man.
Keep it.
You seen this lady?
She's dead.
Yeah. Man, did we do that in the text parser? Try to stab people with forks? I mean, I'm sure I've typed in many different ways, attack with fork. But, geez, give fork to man's eye. God, looks like he might have taken one already there. What is going on with his face? This one we gotta make a project to actually complete, because this seems like trouble. It seems like it's gonna have some problems. Oh, going back to save also costs time, which is a limited resource. That's a good call. Oh, this one's gonna be complicated. All right. Dare we ask about Creel? I guess we should try. And if we get kicked out, we get kicked out.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
You pushed it.
I pushed. He pulled a gun. I know when it's time to leave.
Yeah, we're gonna go as far as we can here. That's for sure.
I'm pretty tired.
But
Back
he
at
only
my
sleeps.
office.
He only sleeps for like 3 hours. What was that? I thought you were super tired. Now you're nailing those shots? Okay, it's almost midnight. Or it's 11, I guess.
Bedtime.
Sleeping Beauty has awakened.
Prince Charming, you ain't.
And wait a minute, it's 10? We slept for 11 hours? Are you kidding me? Did we, what? How did we sleep for a... All right, well...
There he is. What's the story?
I gave him the story.
Like, that takes practice, sleeping for 11 hours.
I reckon a fool and his money are soon parted, Scott. Here's $5. Don't spend it all at once.
Thanks. Can we put that in there? Oh, yeah, that's nice of him, I guess.
That's one you owe me.
Yeah, another one. Can we talk about Creel?
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon if this heat keeps up, I'm gonna melt.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon it's time you got back to work.
All right, let's do that, I guess. Do we got an inbox?
My desk. It's
No.
old, pitted, scarred, beaten up, and worn out. Like me.
You're so hard-boiled.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise.
All right. Let's see what our ex has to say.
Back at the newspaper office.
Hello, Scott. You look worried.
Landlord troubles.
Just pay him.
I scratch around to get the dough to pay the rent, and all I get is fleas.
You're looking haggard, Scott. Try shaving.
I didn't like it.
And try again.
Were we supposed to win $150 at poker from people who don't seem like they know how to play? Because that is not great.
July 31. Morning edition. Garbage strike continues. They're having a meeting tonight to sort it out. I hope they do. Much more of this and I'll be trucking the trash downtown myself, where it'll feel right at home.
Okay.
What have you got on Freddie Creel?
Nothing.
Seems that Freddie Creel was arrested a couple of times for minor offenses, but the big stop press was his death. On June 15th, Freddie lost a fight with a crusher at the O'Brien Foundry. Thumbs Mackenzie was arrested and charged with Creel's murder. Freddie was survived by a widow. There's no obit. I guess he wasn't a good citizen.
What part of the foundry is the crusher? When do you crush metal? You're melting it. Yeah, it's a foundry. You're shaping it and casting it. Where does crushing come into this process? Where do we get this?
Tell me about Thumbs Mackenzie.
The Creel murderer.
Oh.
That story's a month old. It's all in the morgue.
Okay.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
She wasn't very cooperative when we tried to get a human interest angle on the late Freddie. She seems all right, just closed-mouthed. Pity she married a creep. All the good-looking dames seem to make that same mistake.
Not you.
Yeah, but it was a close call.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
Old news, Scott.
Okay. Should we give her a cigarette?
Thanks, I'll keep it to trade with the natives.
Everybody takes the cigarette. Everybody takes the cigarette. No one gives you anything for it, but everybody will take that cigarette. Okay, well, let's try. Yeah.
What have you got on Louise Creel?
Nothing.
I like that guy.
What have you got on Thumbs Mackenzie?
The murderer.
Thumbs Mackenzie has been in and out of jail a dozen times on standover offenses. He's there right now, charged with tipping one Frederick Creel headfirst into an industrial crusher. No bail. Apparently, Thumbs and Freddie used to be friends.
That dude owns a real estate office. He's not a murderer. Come on. Anything else? Okay. Can we go somewhere new? Oh, we can talk about today's news.
How about the garbage strike?
This town stank to begin with.
Zing. Does everybody say that?
See, Scott, I've run out of languages.
Long as you don't run out of patience.
I already did. But I find it grows back after a time.
As long as I keep giving her cigarettes.
The police station again.
Yes. Can we...
Make it snappy.
An evidence box.
All right, do we need another donut so we can steal that evidence box? Let's just try it.
Tell me about Thumbs Mackenzie.
Go away, Anger. You bother me.
Okay.
Anybody would think Denton didn't like me anymore. He threw me out. I guess I should wait 3 or 4 hours for him to cool down before I go back.
So he's just gonna always hate on us, I guess. We just keep hitting the bricks, see if we can find out anything new.
Back at Meg's.
Thanks for not kicking us out all the time, Meg. You're really the coolest person here so far.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
And she's quick, delivers all her lines quickly. I like it.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
Tells us everything she knows right away. Love it.
Tell me about Thumbs Mackenzie.
Perfect.
Donuts and coffee, thanks.
Yum, wet chewing noises.
I'm full. I'll save this for later.
Where's the tip?
Where's the service?
Okay.
Back at Max.
We just gotta keep making the rounds, right? How do you get a job doing chewing sound fully? Man, I bet you go up the top left, it should say browse. Go click that, click on the category called just chatting, and Control F for chewing sounds, or chewing ASMR, or mukbang. There you go. After that, start your Patreon. Get that chewing noises hustle going, man. Okay. He's gonna get pissed off at us, of course. But I want to save that donut. I don't want to offer him the donut yet. What about Louise? Louise not a criminal.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
Scott, I told you twice already, I want to cut your hair and not your tongue.
Okay.
I thought I'd better stop the questions. I like my throat without a smile.
He's not happy about that. Let's go put stuff away, and then maybe the cop shop will be open again.
Back at my office.
I guess it just takes a few days. Oh, we gotta put stuff here. So, okay. Stolen spoons. Love it. Stolen. I guess we'll put that ring back. Fountain pen. I suppose if we need any of that stuff, we'll know it. Actually, we should keep the knife, right? Fork. Angela. All right.
My desk.
Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to do that. Dang it. Okay. All right. Let's go.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise.
Oh, I should have sold another cigarette. Oh, I think you only get one a day. Maybe that's fine.
The police station again.
Okay.
Make it snappy.
He's salty, but he's letting us back in.
Thanks. I better get a refill.
Just gonna keep falling for that, huh? Oh, well, here's exactly everything we needed, huh?
A wallet. Let's see who you were, pal. Carl Brewer. A dead detective is a bad omen. Things are getting messy.
Uh-huh. Thanks, Carl. Much appreciated, my friend. Oh!
That's police business.
Anybody would think Denton didn't like me anymore. He threw me out. I guess I should wait 3 or 4 hours for him to cool down before I go back.
Oh, we got it. We got it. Phew. Phew. Okay, but there's 2 more things to look at in there. Another wallet and the picture of the man that we're looking for. It's too bad we have to do this, I guess, 3 times. But hey, we've already earned $100 for the first time. That ain't bad. At least we're gonna pay our
back at Meg's.
Our landlord.
Donuts and coffee, thanks.
Thanks for the smile, Meg. Always good to see ya.
I'm full. I'll save this for later.
Okay.
Where's the tip?
Where's the service?
Left that tip at the pawn shop.
The police station again.
Make it snappy.
Here, put this in your cop hole.
Thanks. I better get a refill.
All right. Let's at least get this, right?
Smiling Dan. I've already got one of these. I want the next Dan I find to be the real one.
Okay.
Brewer's Diary. Days in the life of a private investigator. Let's see. The Palm Tree Motel.
Was that it? Uh-oh. We get to keep this, though.
That's police business.
Anybody would think Denton didn't like me anymore. He threw me out. I guess I should wait 3 or 4 hours for him to cool down before I go back.
No, we just go to one place, and he's fine. Oh, we didn't take it, though? What? We had it in our inventory. Or in our hand. We were holding it. Ah. All right, yeah, I wish we could just, like, go to the Kroger's or whatever and buy a stack of donuts, right? Just drip feed
Back
this
at
guy
Meg's.
one at a time till he gets the beatus.
The menu.
Oh.
Never changes. Donuts and coffee, thanks.
Or until we get diabetes from eating one as well.
I'm full. I'll save this for later.
Save it for later. There. Hey. Thank God.
Where's the tip?
Where's the service?
Thank God we found the $100. Nope, nope. There. Piggly Wiggly was around in
The
1916.
police station again.
Wow.
Make it snappy.
What, did you see that sign in here somewhere, or are you just doing some research?
Thanks. I better get a refill.
Brewer's Diary.
No.
Days in the life of a private investigator. Let's see. The Palm Tree Motel.
There. Put it in inventory. Great. Leave. You were just thinking about it? Okay. Cool. All right. Well, he said the name of something, right? Yeah. Oh. How did we find her apartment? We didn't look that up. Did we? Am I just not paying attention? All right, well, let's go there. Cool building. Wow.
Louise Creel's apartment block. A nice place. It's probably full of nice people with nice cats and nice dogs.
Is that a bridge on the left? What's going on? Suddenly canted angles. Wow. Suddenly we remember that noir means Dutch angles and expressionist lighting. Or at least the angle part, huh? Okay, this is a bold choice.
A door. I'm used to having them slammed in my face. A door.
Okay,
I'm used
all
to
right.
having them slammed in my face.
Can we just barge in?
It's locked. Louise Creel stood 5'8" and 8.7 on the Richter scale. She had legs that wouldn't quit. I figured she'd be exhausting to be around. I'm Scott Anger. I'm a private investigator. I'm looking for Dan Small.
Well, you won't find him here, Mr. Anger. But come on in. Handsome strangers are all too rare these days.
She wears this around the house? I have like a ratty bathrobe that I wear. Oh, damn, lady.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Anger.
Okay.
Louise Creel. What a sight. If I was Freddy, I'd come back from the dead.
Oh, hey?
A radio. Either that, or there's an orchestra practicing next door.
The hell is that radio made of ivory?
A door probably leads to the rest of the apartment. Bathroom, kitchen, and bedroom. A fellow could get himself into a lot of trouble going through that door.
She's just dressing up for herself, huh? Just so she feels good? Okay, cool, yeah. Do it for yourself, you're worth it.
A brown fox fur. Obviously, he wasn't as quick as he claims.
Is that a fox? That looks like a real Australian animal to me.
A brown fox fur. A handbag. The easiest way to learn about a woman is to look in her handbag. The hardest way to learn is to have her catch you at it.
Zebra on the floor. Dang, lady.
A chair.
Thank you. I was confused for a minute, and now I understand.
A glass cabinet full of crystal. This is not a good room in which to play baseball.
Do you play baseball indoors a lot?
A cigarette stand.
It is. Wow. You haven't seen one of those since Grim Fandango, have you?
A painting. A bit more tasteful than the calendars Ralph hangs in our office.
Okay. It's a little bit Precious Moments, but it looks cool too.
A painting.
Right? That's neat. All right, let's get ourselves kicked out, right?
I'd like to ask you some questions, Mrs. Creel.
I'm sure you would, Mr. Anger. Can I call you Scott?
I don't think so. Then I'll be calling you Lulu, you'll be calling me Scotty, and then we'll be running away together.
That's quite an imagination you have there, Mr. Anger.
So how about that garbage? Sure does smell, huh?
How about the garbage strike?
Is someone paying you to ask me silly questions?
No, I ask silly questions on my own time.
Yeah. I'm guessing that she would take that cigarette as well and just give us nothing in return. That's probably the theme of the game, huh? Oh, tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
You first.
I'm Scott Anger, self-employed as an investigator. Not married, no pets, children, or ulcers that I know of.
The things we don't know are always the most interesting.
You haven't told me about yourself.
No, I haven't, Mr. Anger. But then again, neither have you.
What? Okay. I'll assume that was like very witty and well written. Oh, the bullet points have really ceased to line up with the things that we've talked about already, right? They're getting further and further apart as this list gets longer, I guess. Let's go right for it.
Tell me about Thumbs Mackenzie.
I hope he burns. I hope they fry him to a crisp.
Yeah, sunny side up. So why do you think he killed your husband?
He said that Frederick owed him some money. That's a lie. Frederick would have told me. I'd never seen the man before.
God, what a choice. What a choice to just have extreme close-ups be the method of communication you want for your game.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
My husband was a man, Mr. Anger. Not a good one or a bad one. He deserved better than he got.
I don't think so. He got you.
Thank you, Scott.
What did your husband do exactly, Mrs. Creel?
Nothing much. He inherited. Some from his family and some from me. I think he had other ways of making money, but he never talked them over with me.
Okay.
Tell me about Dan Small.
One of my husband's associates. He visited once or twice when Frederick was alive.
When did you last see him?
I don't remember. I don't much care.
You don't like him, Mrs. Creel?
He doesn't like me. Sometimes I wonder if he talked Mackenzie into the murder. Who wants to find Mr. Small?
My client. I can't say more than that, Mrs. Creel.
Of course not. I should have remembered to respect your secrets while you were making free with mine.
This muted trumpet is lit, though. This dude's killing it.
He's much more pleasant in a photograph than he is in the flesh.
Okay, good to know. Can I take your picture? Oh.
Your time is money, Mr. Anger. Go spend it somewhere else.
I guess the old Scott Anger charm has gotten a little rusty after a month in the rain.
All right, that was fair, though. That was fair. That was a weird question. Weird thing. Wait, is it night now?
The building where Carl Brewer has his office. I suppose if I solved more cases, I could afford a building like that, too.
Camera movement. Oh.
The desk clerk was asleep. I figured I could let myself in, one way or the other.
All right, we're back to the funky Dutch angles for no reason. Unmotivated cinematography, all right. Yeah, no, this has got, once we figured it out, once it started picking up, this seems okay.
Empty.
What? Empty? Oh, no one's inside. No, I thought we were gonna like knock on the glass. Can we just...
Locked.
Ah, okay.
Empty.
He's so not touching that button. Is it even a button? What the hell is this thing? It's not a door. Why would a doorbell have 3 buttons? Yeah. Oh, nope, I didn't want to leave. I wanted to look around. All right, I guess that's that. Yeah, I appreciate it when the game creators have a great interest in some facet that's not necessarily just pure game design, right? It's not, you know, Mario is pure game design game, and that's great. But this is cool because it's people who are doing something not that, doing something a little different, trying to engage in a genre, right? Trying to engage in story and a whole detective plot kind of thing. And how do they try to thrust that into the medium of games? It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, the other FMV games is very much, you know, very limited in how you interact with that game. So it's a little more, and when they're bad at that, when they have a limited number of interactions, and those are very unappetizing interactions, unappealing and discomforting, and just kind of like ununderstandable. What am I trying to say? Ungrokkable. It's a thing.
The Palm Tree Motel. They built it right next to a bus shelter, and it's never recovered from the competition.
Oh, that was a good line.
Aloha.
Okay.
Nice place, if you think of the latest word and then.
Yeah, raised eyebrow indeed, my friend. Uh-oh.
No point going up until I know what this place has to do with the case. I'm not searching every room. A coconut woman. I'm glad the poker players can't see this. They might start a riot. No eating or drinking in rooms. I wonder whose idea this was. The management's or the health department's?
Where would this music be coming from, and why would it sound bendy like that? Yeah, that ski hut thing was really not good at all. Very crappy clue. How you doing, Coulihan? Hopefully you're well. Good to see you, my friend. How about you? You doing good? How do you like? What do you think about that garbage strike?
How about the garbage strike?
Nothing to tell.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Look, Bud, can't you see I'm busy?
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
I'm sick of you, Bud. Go play your cops and rubbers somewhere else.
Oh, man.
I've been thrown out of classier places than that.
This is gonna be really aggravating. Right? Really aggravating. Because it's gonna keep doing this, and we've got, you know, 8 different things that we need to do, at least a few things we need to ask about, a few items we need to try on people. And it's just we're gonna do 2, and then they're gonna kick us out, and we'll have to reload and do it again. And like, oh Lord. Hopefully, once you start doing it right, it's gonna be much better with or it's gonna be more loose with the time, right? So we don't have to worry about the time constraints if we're making a little bit of progress. And I don't even know. I'm trying to figure out how we're actually going to play this game. And I think that what we'll have to do is go to a place, figure out what's the correct thing to do there, you know, and if we get kicked out, reload, then go back, keep going back to that place until we figure out what we're supposed to do. And then go back home to save, and then go to the next place, and then just keep going to that place until we figure out all the right things to do there. And then once that's successful, go back home and save. And then, you know, keep up that. Oh, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that's like, Can you just stop talking to them to reset the counter? I don't know. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, we're bargaining, I guess. Let's fuck with this guy. No video clip for honking here. Yeah, no. We're good. I don't hate this game. It's clumsy, but it's not like here's a maze where you can't see where any of the walls are until you're looking right at them. And you can't see to the left or right at all, and then you're teleported around. And I still don't know what the gimmick is in the underwater one. Jesus. Oh, is it night?
Jake's joint again. Tell me about Thumbs Mackenzie.
I let you in anger. I still don't like you. Don't push it.
All right. We need money, right?
Tell me about Carl Brewer.
You know the house rules.
Is everybody gonna say Carl instead of Carl?
Which ones will I throw out? I'll have 3.
3 cards here.
3 my way.
3 cards.
2 pairs still beats 3 of a kind, right?
GG raised. Mickey called. Red raised.
God damn. These guys go for the fucking throat real quick. What is, look. Oh, C.
GG raised. Mickey called. Red raised.
All right, fuck it. Let's go. Let's blow
GG
all of our money
raised.
right now.
Mickey raised.
Doesn't 2 pair
raised.
Doesn't 2 pair beat 3 of a kind?
GG raised. Mickey called. Red raised. GG raised. Mickey called. Red raised. GG called. Mickey called.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, full house. Yeah, I assume they do cheat, but all right.
Okay, Scotty, what do you want to know?
No one has, so the starting bid is $1, and no pot has been less than what, $80, $90? Like, these guys are crazy.
Tell me about Thumbs McKenzie.
Thumbs comes in here one time and tells everyone he's off to settle a score. Next thing we hear, Freddy's been mangled by some machine, and the cops have caught Thumbs with his finger on the button.
Let's play some cards. My fingers are getting itchy.
Which ones will I throw out?
Do we go for the flush? That's a terrible idea, right? Ah, screw it.
2, thanks, Mickey.
3 cards here.
2 for me.
Give me 2.
GG raised.
Mickey fish.
Called. Red called.
Hey.
Oh, so even with the pair of 8s, we wouldn't have come through there, huh? Wait, the pot was $7?
Okay, Scotty, what do you want to know?
How come that one was so low?
Tell me about Carl Brewer.
We heard he tried to bench press a 2-ton pile of bars.
He was a bit depressed. Or at least his head was. That's funny.
You hated him, didn't you, Anger?
I could get to hate you, GG.
Never mind. Let's just have a friendly game of cards. Whose deal?
Okay. I wonder if this costs time, too. Like if each hand is 15 minutes or something.
Which ones will I throw out?
Oh, God. All right.
2, thanks, Mickey.
3 cards here.
3 my way.
Give me 2.
Pair of 3s? Screw this.
GG stayed. Mickey raised. Red called.
Yeah.
GG called.
Hey.
Yeah, each hand must take a half a freaking
Okay,
hour.
Scotty, what do you want to know?
They do. Okay, all right, here we go. Oh, wait, we already did Freddy Creel.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
Louise Creel, Freddy's wife. Oh boy, what a hot dame. She hasn't been around here for ages, and my eyes are missing her.
Knock it off, Red. She's a widow.
A poor widow like that shouldn't be left lonesome.
All right. I am down with the music, though. Yeah, can't save scum. Can't save scum for the dough.
Which ones will I throw out?
Oh my god. Do we go for the 910 inside straight? Oh, that's horrible. No, we gotta... Oh, what's better? The straight? The three? We're looking for a 3 more for a flush. Alright. We'll try for this crazy straight.
2, thanks, Mickey.
Give me a 5 and a 9.
My way.
Give me 2.
Take a pair of kings.
GG raised. Mickey called. Red called.
Great!
Alright, well that was at least, we're getting the small pots now. Oh well.
Okay, Scotty. What do you want to know?
Tell me about Angela Donald.
We were real sad.
Who's for another drink?
Okay. Well, that was interesting. They were real sad for when she But you know, at least for her, we can drink one more. Yeah. No. I'm like, I'm okay with it. I'm just noticing that the pots are smaller now, which is nice. They're not raising each other like crazy. Yeah. All right, let's get kicked out. You asked about thumbs or Carl? These these bullet points.
Tell me about Carl Brewer.
Don't push it.
Do you like Louise?
Tell me about Louise Creel.
You pushed it.
I pushed. He pulled a gun. I know when it's time to leave.
All right. Oh, it's already after 1:30. Does that mean we're gonna sleep until 2:30 in the evening?
Back at Louise Creel's.
You up? It's 1:30. Damn. Okay, well that is surprising.
Tell me about Carl Brewer.
Is someone paying you to ask me silly questions?
No, I ask silly questions on my own time.
Speaking of silly questions, what the hell is this? This isn't really a fox, right?
Nah, if that's the quick brown fox, that makes me the lazy dog.
You're a creep! Just like Freddy and Thumbs and Cop, lawyers, and all the rest. You're all alike! Now before I call the cops!
Let's not get excited.
Are you... Dance?
I was just...
You lousy
A handbag. The easiest way to learn about a woman is to look in her handbag. The hardest way to learn is to have her catch you at it. Nobody's ever really pleased to see a private eye, especially when he starts prying. The trail hadn't gone cold, but Louise Creel had.
Yeah, but I'll just like give her 20 minutes and it'll be fine, right? And yeah, I don't know what's up with those sound clips. I wonder if those were in the original. I would not be surprised if they were.
back at my office.
Train ticket in the fall.
What?
I'll handle the Klein. Have a nice trip.
I don't think they're wearing grass. If I'd moved a bit faster, I could have found Dan in 3 days. Too bad. I had a new case now. I was on my way to the Big Apple to catch a worm called Thurston Granger.
I don't know what's going on with those clips, man. It's obviously a problem with the game. It's not like DOSBox or anything, because the background music is still playing fine. No, the lines keep cutting out. It does sound like they're censoring it. It does sound like they're censoring it, but the lines keep cutting out. The background music didn't cut out, but the lines did. So there's some serious kind of issues that I don't think I could solve, and probably no one has, right? It's an FMV game from the 90s. There's gonna be technical problems. That's what we're fighting first and foremost, and they're probably not new, right? Yeah. She was probably calling us stuff that should be censored, but the issue is almost certainly that there is some weird technical stuff. Yeah, and it's still, even with that, the most functional FMV we've played. Okay. From the top.
Mr. Spencer?
No, I'm Scott Anger. That's Ralph Spencer over there.
Ma'am?
How can we help you, Mrs.
Klein. Miss Carol Klein. It's my brother, Dan. We're from Oregon, and he has a job here in the city. He always sends a check home, every month, always. Nothing came in June. Now it's nearly the end of July. I'm so worried. The police have not been helpful.
They're not, as a rule, Miss Klein, but we are. Our fee is $20 a day with a $100 retainer.
That's an awful lot of money, Mr. Anger.
I'm sure your brother is worth it. We'll need a photo.
Yes, of course.
Tell me about him.
He was boarding at 224 Mason Street. But I found out it was knocked down in May. I don't know where he is or who his friends are. In his last letter, he did say he'd met a girl.
Maybe they eloped.
Dan would never do anything shameful.
Of course he wouldn't. Where can I contact you, Miss Klein?
I live in Yellow Plains, Oregon. I'm afraid I don't have a phone. Please write me when you find him.
I'll do better than that. I'll bring him home.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's been a while since I made a woman smile. It made me want to find her brother, so I could see that smile again. What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon Dan didn't put much into those letters, unless she knows more than she's telling. But her money's good, and that buys 3 days of your time.
Only 3 days?
That's right. On August 1st, you start a new case. You're taking the train to New York to put a tail on a crooked lawyer named Thurston Granger. So get going, partner.
All right. So, that's right. We got the ring for Angela. We'll put her picture in the drawer too, because why not? That's fun. We got the camera. We're definitely going to put the camera in our inventory. We can't pick up the cup. Yeah, I can't wait to find out why it's important that we know what the next case is going to be. Who is Thurston Granger? Why is his name so much cooler and more easy to remember than Dan whatever? Small. Creel. What?
Smiling Dan. I hope
Klein.
he's still smiling, wherever he is.
Dan Klein. Like, come on. What crime do you want to solve? Some guy named Dan Klein? I already forgot again. Dan Klein disappeared. Or Thurston Granger, crooked lawyer. Uh-oh.
A flight of dragons!
Hello! I can it! Welcome on in, your boy Jay and friends. How y'all doing? Of dragons. That is a fun one. I like it a lot too. Good to see you, my friend. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're having a good one. What you been streaming? What you been up to? Doing cool stuff? We just restarted this. You just missed Miss Klein coming in and give us the picture of her brother Dan.
Smiling Dan. I hope he's still smiling, wherever he is.
Who just disappeared. And we've got to hunt him down in an unforgiving, soft lock laden point and click FMV adventure. Still going through Manhunter, New York. Cool. All right. Still, what an interesting premise that game is. Future alien hunter, manhunter, I guess, thingy. Oh, yeah. I apparently got in to Jankuary. I don't think they've emailed me, or they didn't email me about it recently. But I'll check again at my end of my stream here. But I'm on the schedule for Sunday, the last day, which is cool. It's a very light day, so I don't know. Maybe it'll be a quiet one. We'll see who's still around, but hopefully it'll be cool and exciting, and hopefully I can get at least one functional FMV game to play on that day. But theoretically, Fox Hunt is still beatable. I guess we'll find out on that day. Yeah. Winter, you're. I saw you on the schedule too. You're on Tuesday, I think. Here. Let me do this. You're on that Tuesday, right? There you go. Have a shout out, my friend. Everybody, make sure you follow that guy. Check out Manhunter New York. All the other rad stuff he might be playing. Tuesday at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern, right? Cool. Very cool. And do you want to tell us here what you might stream then? Or do you want to leave it as a surprise? Or for anybody who checks it's on the schedule, right? Yeah. But it looks fun. Tuesday was a cool day as well. There were other awesome people on that Tuesday. That's a good time to watch. Oh, Jim Henson's Muppet Chaos at the Carnival. Wow. I've had that nightmare. For DOS, which might be impossible to beat. Ooh. All right. Well, that promises a lot. Impossible Muppets. Oh, man. That sounds pretty intense. Chaos at the Carnival. I wonder what that is about. It feels like one of the minigame anthology kind of games where it'll make you ride the Ferris wheel and throw pies at other Muppets or something, and ride the teacups or the roller coaster and jump from roller coaster to roller coaster or something. That sounds fun. It's just mini games. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, Muppets. I didn't even know Muppets had a game, but I cannot wait to see what Muppets look like in DOS, in VGA graphics, I guess, or whatever it might be. Oh, awesome. Yeah, the art definitely seems like a big selling point for that, right? So you get to see the Muppets as an artist envisioned them in 256 colors or less. Cool. Cool. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, that's right.
I want my rent now. Today. 150 smackaroos.
All right. Well, welcome on into Spencer and Anger Investigations. We're Scott Anger. Oh, fewer colors than 256? Ooh, oh boy. It's going to be fun to see. It's going to be fun to see. We are a broke-ass private dick.
That'll do. But I want the rest in 7 days or you're both out.
Okay. So 50, we gave him 60 last time.
Sorry, Scott. I'll handle him next time.
Better do a good job. I think he's serious.
Yeah, if only there was a punch button. We could take care of this landlord business right away. Also, I hope you were cool with that extreme close-up of his eyeballs. That is a real mechanic in this game. Oh, and the cigarettes.
That's one you owe me.
All right, we'll put that in our inventory. Yeah, so cigarettes. Everybody in this game loves cigarettes. They don't give you anything for them. I can't tell if that, like, raises their disposition towards you or not. Like, you can piss people off and get kicked out of places. So does giving them a cigarette make them like you? All right. Yeah.
Not without my hat.
Yeah.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise. My car. It has an engine that runs and the right amount of wheels.
Yeah, there are a lot of lines that are animated. There are a lot that aren't, and there are a lot that are scary close-ups, which is interesting combo here. Interesting kind of play style. All right, we're gonna go to Meg's.
Meg's Diner. Not much wrong with it, except the customers don't talk, the staff are rude, and the food's lousy. Reminds me of home. Meg is never glad to see me. Hi. Hello, Meg. That sort of honesty.
That's cool. Every location gets its own shaky cam walk-up shot. That's kind of neat. We gotta order the donuts.
Donuts and coffee, thanks.
We're gonna eat one donut. All right. Beware your ears. Ugh. Save one donut.
I'm full. I'll save this for later.
And I'm not drinking that. Ugh. Look at that thing. Thanks, Meg. Well, we can read the news.
July 29. Morning edition. Mayor announces new crime reform. Seems the mayor thinks there are too many criminals running around, so he's going to teach them a lesson. Let me guess. Spelling? Math?
What did that say? Slot machine lacks discrimination? Yeah, that was a wet-ass donut. It was pretty funky. And this is Meg. Meg's the nicest character in the game so far.
How about the mayor's new angle? Tell me about Dan Klein. Tell me about Angela Donald.
See that? She answers you straight and clear each time. She doesn't care. She doesn't got time to talk. Just
Where's the tip?
Where's the service?
Her accent is the funnest one out of everybody, every Australian actor here. She'll say, give her something, and she'll say, "What is this? A pawn shop?" It's a character, which means to say pawn.
The city police station, guaranteed to contain criminals, police, and bad coffee. Officer Jim Dent. first met him, Denton had homicide and a stomach. Life skipped. When he stood up for me, that's evidence. Posting at the front desk. He stood.
Hey! Look what.
What?
Got her.
Glad I.
Oh my lord.
Today, but no more.
I was drunk.
People in that bottle. Here, I'll let you go. The gun again. I'm gonna. Private investigator's license. Understand?
You're all hot.
See you back, Anger. Are you on a case? Practice your insults.
Okay, so it's not just some lines that are borked and cut out. It is a problem with the game, where I guess if you play it for too long, some of the lines start cutting out. Oh my god. Yeah, not one FMV is playable. Not one, and there's no subtitles. Not one FMV. You think it's a problem with the sound channels? I'll check that out. I will check that out. I'll do some research there. Dang. It only just recently started doing that. It only just recently started doing that. It hasn't been present from the beginning of the game. So out of the last 3 hours of game time, I think, it's only been the last maybe 20 minutes. Yeah, and it did work earlier. Like, it's not like a problem with the recordings of the lines or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna keep going for tonight. Actually, if it happens again, I'm just gonna reboot the thing and see if that fixes it. But we're gonna keep going for tonight, and then tomorrow I'll check and try to fix this, because we'll be back on Tuesday, so I won't be streaming tomorrow. Yeah, and yeah, we lost the game. We've got 3 days to find Dan Klein, and we did not find him in that time, so we lost. Our buddy Spencer gave us a ticket to New York to go follow another case, and it said game over, and we restarted. So that's that. All right, so this guy's a cop, so we're gonna give him a donut.
Get a refill.
Oh, it's still working.
A raid roster. It's a schedule of upcoming license raids on clubs. Let me see. August the 1st. Rostered officers, Scully and Coleman. Establishment, number 1, Dog Alley. Proprietor, Jacob Turner.
All right, so that's the raid roster. That's gonna get us into Jake's club. When we tell him he's gonna get raided, he's gonna let us in. Doesn't matter how much money we give him, he won't let us in, but he'll take all of our money. He'll take our cigarette, but he won't let us in until we get the raid roster. Got it. So we got that, and we're just gonna leave. We don't need to talk to him, right? I don't think the officer gave us any more information. He is, maybe our character is the nicest guy. Everyone else is kind of like pointing guns at us, and is probably a latent pyromaniac. Pretty awful shit out there, huh? Oh, should I have given him the picture? Maybe I should have given him the picture.
Anger. That's the name on my license.
That's
and small.
All right. All right, let's reboot. Maybe that'll fix it. No. Escape button does nothing. F1 is help. And that's it. All right, so I guess we gotta go travel.
What kind?
All kinds.
In order to quit this game, we've got to go back to the office. Right? Can't skip cutscenes.
My office. It's on the second story of an old brownstone facing the street. It suits me. I can keep an eye on my hubcaps. They're worth more if you've got the full set. Here I am again. Every private investigator has an office, same as every dog has a kennel. Mine doesn't have quite as many old bones lying around.
So if I just wanted to quit, I have to go through all of this.
Time for a nap.
Okay, all right. We're going to try again. Hopefully that everything is fixed. We'll see. Right, we'll see, but this is a funky little... Oh, Control F9 to kill DOSBox. Okay, thank you, yeah. I really just wanted to see how long that took, personally, because, like, imagine if you weren't playing in DOSBox. That was just an experiment, I guess. I don't know if that's, you know, that Phillips. But it could be. So this is... is Beam Software still in business? I remember them being at least a little more important name. I think I recall them other things that they've done, but I don't really remember video game history. But yeah, definitely Australian. Here we go. Back only a few minutes, really.
I'm Scott Anger. I'm a private investigator. I'd been out of the office for a month doing a little too much thinking and a lot too much drinking. Now I was out of the gutter and back at my desk. I needed something to get me back into the swing of things. 2 seconds later, she walked in.
Mr. Spencer?
No, I'm Scott Anger. That's Ralph Spencer over there.
Ma'am?
How can we help you, Mrs.
Klein. Miss Carol Klein. It's my brother, Dan. We're from Oregon, and he has a job here in the city. He always sends a check home. Every month. Always. Nothing came in June. Now it's nearly the end of July. I'm so worried. The police have not been helpful.
They're not as a rule, Miss Klein, but we are. Our fee is $20 a day with a $100 retainer.
That's an awful lot of money, Mr. Anger.
I'm sure your brother is worth it. We'll need a photo.
Yes, of course.
Tell me about him.
He was boarding at 224 Mason Street. But I found out it was knocked down in May. I don't know where he is or who his friends are. In his last letter, he did say he'd met a girl.
Maybe they eloped.
Dan would never do anything shameful.
Of course he wouldn't. Where can I contact you, Miss Klein?
I live in Yellow Plains, Oregon. I'm afraid I don't have a phone. Please write me when you find him.
I'll do better than that. I'll bring him home.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's been a while since I made a woman smile. It made me want to find her brother, so I could see that smile again. What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon Dan didn't put much into those letters, unless she knows more than she's telling. But her money's good, and that buys 3 days of your time.
Only 3 days?
That's right. On August 1st, you start a new case. You're taking the train to New York to put a tail on a crooked lawyer named Thurston Granger. So get going, partner.
All right. Beam Software from 87 to 99, and then it started getting bought and sold. Yeah, I know I've heard the name somewhere. Yeah, he moves in the beginning. He'll move again, I think. We'll chat with him a little bit. Let's steal that camera. That still might be useful. I think that's all we need here. We're gonna steal a cigarette.
That's one you owe me.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon Dan Klein might have made the news. Check the newspaper. Maybe he's been arrested. Check the police station. Maybe he's hiding out. Check at Jake's joint. Hell, maybe he's been elected mayor.
Okay. Good plans. All. Let's head on out.
I want my rent now. Today. 150 smackaroos.
All right. Well, we got no 5s. So 50 will work, though.
That'll do. But I want the rest in 7 days or you're both out.
All right, I was going to try to see if we could go even less. 45.
Sorry, Scott. I'll handle him next time.
Better do a good job. I think he's serious.
I mean, Ralph doesn't really move a lot anyway, even when he is animated, so, you know, no great loss.
Not without my hat.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise. My car. It has an engine that runs and the right amount of wheels.
All right, we'll try that one more time. Head on over to Meg.
Meg's Diner. Not much wrong with it, except the customers don't talk, the staff are rude, and the food's lousy. Reminds me of home. Meg is never glad to see me, and she never says goodbye. Hello, Meg. You can't buy that sort of honesty.
Ralph, you feel like he's a real basset hound of a man? I think he's more like a corgi. Like, from the look of him, I don't even know. If you put him face down on the ground, I don't think his legs would reach the floor, you know?
Donuts and coffee, thanks.
Oh, what the heck? He's relaxing, though, right? He can be whatever he wants. He's a private eye with nothing to do.
I'm full. I'll save this for later.
All right. Take that.
Where's the tip?
Where's the service?
All right. Cop shop.
The city police station. Guaranteed to contain criminals, police, and bad coffee. Officer Jim Denton. When I first met him, Denton had a wife, a job in homicide, and a stomach ulcer. The wife skipped. The homicide job went when he stood up for me the time I got caught concealing evidence. Now he's got a dead-end posting at the front desk. He's still got the ulcer.
Hey! Look what dragged himself up out of the gutter.
Glad I've got your sympathy.
I'm oozing sympathy today, but no more shootouts, okay?
I was drunk.
What if we'd been people and not bottles? I like you, Anger. I'll let you go. But if I catch you with a gun again, I'm gonna revoke your private investigator's license, and you're out of work, you understand?
You're all hot.
Glad to see you back, Anger. I mean that. Are you on a case? Or are you here to practice your insults?
I never know if this guy likes us or if he's about to hit us in the back of the head with a baseball bat. You know? But I guess they just did explain why we don't have a gun. Because we got drunk and started shooting one night, so he took our gun away? What kind of character are we? Jeez. Alright, have a donut.
Thanks. I better get a refill.
Okay.
A raid roster. It's a schedule of upcoming license raids on clubs. Let me see.
Schedule.
August the 1st. Rostered officers, Scully and Coleman. Establishment, number 1, Dog Alley. Proprietor, Jacob Turner.
Schedule. I don't think anyone in America, at least on the West Coast, said schedule in the 40s. Maybe as one of the goofy accents of New England, they would do that. But West Coast? All right. I think that's everything we need. I don't know if he's coming back. Oh, he does come back. Cool. Oh, and he's got the donut. Can we take it back? Oh, we can. Let's give him this, though. We need to give him this.
That's Dan Small.
Dan Small?
Pretty sure.
So, Dan Klein is known around town as Dan Small. A man with an alias is a man with a secret.
Cool. We needed that too.
Denton's donut.
If we try to take his donut from him, does he start barking and biting at our hand? Or what? Like if we go really slowly towards his food, will he freak out?
I just gave it to him. I can't take it back.
Oh, okay.
Stay out of trouble till I see you again.
Depends on where you see me.
Depends on where the trouble is.
Okay. All right, but we got a name.
The Tribune wakes the town with the latest scandal and strife, and then serves up seconds in the afternoon edition at 2 o'clock. If you want old news, you can dig in the Tribune's maw. Old news, like Frankie and me. Frankie Henderson. It's a man's world, so she got a man's name to work in it. We had a thing going once, but then she found Angela and I together, close together. I was gonna tell her. Trust a journalist to find out first. Hello, Frankie.
Hello, Scott.
Are you pleased to see me?
In this place, I'm pleased to see a cockroach. Sure I am. You're conscious? I like that in a man.
Clean, sober, and back in business.
Business? I should have known you weren't just here to see me. You're looking haggard, Scott. Try shaving.
I did. I didn't like it.
Then try again.
All right, I'm still trying to parse whether or not when they go into extreme close-up mode, are they pissed off at us? Is that what that's saying? Can we ask her about the photo of Dan?
He's cute. Friend of yours?
Nope. Ever seen him?
No. I'd like to.
Okay. The raid roster? Does she want to know who's going to get raided by the cops?
Newspapers don't write themselves, Scott. I'm busy.
All right. No. Yeah, no, there's a couple of good lines in here. For sure.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Dan who? Never heard of him. Are you trying to get me mad at you? You're doing a swell job.
All right, she's getting pissy. Let's go to the morgue. Moog.
Be my guest.
What have you got on Dan Small?
Nothing.
Nothing. Dan never made the news, so he's either very, very good or exactly the opposite.
All right, that guy's just having too much fun, isn't he? Did we read today's news?
July 29. Afternoon edition. Mayor announces new crime reform. Seems the mayor thinks there are too many criminals running around, so he's going to teach them a lesson. Let me guess. Spelling? Math?
What did that say? Slot machine lacks discrimination is what I keep reading. Sure.
How about the mayor's new angle?
He's gonna get the criminals off the streets by giving them jobs at City Hall.
Okay. All right. I thought Dan Small. Maybe we need to talk to the rogues at Jake's place. That's how we learn about Dan Small.
Au revoir, Scott. That's French for see you later.
We can't go there, right? Because it's daylight.
Mac the barber. I'm always polite to Mac. Never insult a man who's handy with a cutthroat razor. Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott.
There was a giant bow tie.
How about the mayor's new angle?
I didn't vote for him.
You didn't have to. Most of the people in the cemetery did.
Yeah, I bet he didn't vote for him. Something Australians might not have known about. All right, so what? Oh, photo here. Wait, we haven't learned anything from Mac yet, right? He hasn't, he's just been kind of hostile.
Smells like detective work. I ain't interested.
You don't talk to me about your private eye work, and I won't talk to you about dandruff.
Okay. All right. Well, we can get a shave at least.
Towel time. I tell you, Scott, what's got 4 legs and smells like glue? Periwig. Is that horse a nag or what?
Horse? We're making horse jokes?
Do you believe it? Tiger's Revenge, race 4, 10 on the nose. Got it.
Right. He's a bookie. Right.
Finished. You got my nickel?
Have a nice day, Scott.
Okay. We haven't figured out what to do about him being a bookie. Yeah. I don't know what we might do with him being a bookie, but maybe we can gamble with him too. Something. Yeah, he was talking about, well, I guess a nag, a bum horse, somebody that's been losing too many races. So it's got 4 legs and it smells like glue. Right.
See you tomorrow, Scott.
But I don't know what else to do with Mac. So it's really like, are we just killing time?
My office. It's on the second story of an old brownstone facing the street. It suits me. I can keep an eye on my hubcaps. They're worth more if you've got the full set. Here I am again. Every private investigator has an office, same as every dog has a kennel. Mine doesn't have quite as many old bones lying around.
Cool. Well, he made the hat shot this time, huh?
Business is booming, Scott. Brewer's away somewhere, and we're getting business that might have gone to him.
Brewer, for his sake, you better stay out of town.
Don't be sore at Brewer for what happened while you were drunk, Scott.
It was Brewer who was pouring the drinks.
For a whole month? Anyway, keep moving on the Klein case. July's getting old. I'll man the phone and look after the other cases.
All right, man. Well, as long as you choose to stay around, you're welcome. If you want to go to hit the hay, that's great too. It's great to have you. Great to have you around, of course.
Nah, I already have one for emergencies. 2 is asking for trouble. What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon the Brooklyn Dodgers are going to have to shape up a long way if they're going to figure in this series.
All right. So what time is it? I don't know what else we might do during the day. It's only 3:30. It's only 3:30, and we need to wait until like 7 before the club opens. But I don't know what else we're gonna do, so let's just do that.
People tend to object if you waste their time.
What?
People tend to object if you waste their time.
Oh, can I not use the clock when I'm around other people? Can I do it from this screen? Dang it.
People tend to object if you waste their time. People tend to object if you waste their time.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise.
How about here? Oh, it takes 15 minutes just to go to the car? All right, there we go. 6, 7. Yeah. Jake's.
Jake's joint. It's only open nights. Last time I was here, I had my gun in my hand and a sea of broken glass at my feet. I hope Jake's memory is worse than mine.
You come to get drunk and shoot up the place again? Beat it, till I can think of a reason to start liking you.
Okay, well, we got this raid roster that's gonna let people that the cops are using to organize a raid against you. Just FYI.
This I can use. Watch your step.
God, those pants, though.
I'll let you in, but I ain't gonna serve you.
Yeah, this time we're not
Sit
just
with your pals.
not just giving him all our money for no reason.
Movin' Mickey Murphy. A nice guy with a wise face. As a fence, he's pretty straight.
Scotty.
Ashley McPherson. Goes by the name of Gigi. He plays the ponies.
Hey, Anger.
Red Randall Hanna. A goon for hire. He talks straight, but not a lot. He's got more morals than a piranha, but it's a close call.
So, who's for a drink?
Piranha, huh? That's cool. Yeah, it's just doesn't care about your resources. You're supposed to be shepherding your resources wisely, but it's extraordinarily hard to tell what is wise and what isn't. There's no feedback if you're doing it right or wrong, so it's easy to just go all in, right? And lose it all. And you'd never know.
Tell me about Dan Small.
What are you doing? You know the rules. You lay a bet, you play a hand. You ask a question, you get an answer. You don't play, you don't learn nothing. How hard is that already?
This is the guy who doesn't say a lot? Is our description just labeled him?
The poker game. Minimum bet is $1. Table limit is 20. Some nights I nearly lose my shirt, but the table talk is worth it. I get my best leads here. Which ones will I throw out?
All right. Let's get that. Inside straight flush? What are the odds?
2, thanks, Mickey.
3 cards here, 3 my way.
Give me 2.
Yeah. If the time limit being very short is okay, I think for that kind of concept. It's really like irritating with the perspective of a different kind of game. But if you expect that you'll be starting this game over again and again and again, it's you know, it makes more sense. It's not ever like delightful, but it makes more sense. All right, what do we bet on a pair of frickin' 9s?
GG raised. Mickey raised. Red called.
$8? Do you want to buy $8? No.
GG raised. Mickey raised. Red called. GG raised. Mickey raised. Red raised. GG raised. Mickey raised. Red raised. GG raised. Mickey raised. Red called. GG called.
Great!
3 6s, all right. Yeah, these guys ran a pair of 8s to $40. Yeah, oh my god. I'm surprised, man. They're 3 of a kind. Their pots up past $100, and that's, you know, that seemed average for a while there.
Okay, Scotty, what do you want to know?
Tell me about Dan Small.
No, I haven't seen him around lately, no.
Yeah, he used to hang around with Freddie Creel. They were as thick as thieves.
Thick as thieves? That's funny, thieves.
Freddie Creel, huh? All right, we gotta go another round.
Which ones will I throw out?
All right, here we go. High end straight. Pull it.
I'll have 3.
2 for me.
2 for me.
3 cards.
Yeah, no, we're done.
GG stayed. Mickey stayed.
He does
Red
seem
raised.
to talk the most.
GG raised. Mickey raised. Red raised. GG called. Mickey called.
All right. I'm surprised that didn't go up past $100.
Okay, Scotty, what do you want to know?
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
Yeah, they pulled him out of that crusher, put a stamp on him, and posted him to the coroner. Posted him to the coroner, that's funny. Read the newspaper, Anger, you'll learn a lot.
A crusher, that's right. A crusher in a foundry. What is a crusher in a foundry? I don't know. Should we ask him about the news? It's about crime. We could do that. We go one more hand.
Which ones will I throw out?
Are we playing that King Ace 2-3 is a straight? I mean, that's usual poker rules, right? A crusher turns big rocks into tiny rocks. Cool. Would that work in a foundry? Would a foundry not be being sent ore already to be smelted? Like, or Big Freddy's into a lot of little smaller Freddy's. Indeed, Crusher did that too. All right, let's pretend we play as crazy run through, right? And hope we can either get a queen or a 4, right? That's not how this works at all, is it? Oh, okay. Yes. K Ace 2 3 4 would be a straight. It is not. Yeah. All right. So I guess we're just gonna dump those and hope for the best. Yeah. we tell them we play Australian rules poker, right? All right. Here we
2,
go.
thanks, Mickey.
I'll have 1. 3 my way.
Give me 2.
All right. Just get it done, guys.
GG raised. Mickey raised. Red called. GG raised. Mickey called. Red called.
Great!
All right. That was a tiny little pot. Cool.
Okay, Scotty. What do you want to know?
Come. Wait, can I go back to that?
How about the mayor's new angle?
What do you expect us to know?
We read the same newspapers you do, Scotty. We check to see if we've made the front page.
5 to 1, Anger is back in suite with his reporter dame.
Short odds I'll pop you one if you say that again, GG.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Nothing else to talk to them about.
Hey, Jake, how about a drink?
Hey, Anger, how about a shotgun wound?
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
I let you in, Anger. I still don't like you. Don't push it.
All right, we don't need to piss him off.
So, Dan associated with Freddie Creel. A clean boy from Oregon is getting dirtier all the time. Freddie Creel faced his end, literally, in a crusher. The paper and the police will have the gory details.
All right, so now we go to the paper and the police. Tomorrow.
Back at my office. Ralph doesn't mind me staying here until I get the money for a new apartment. I think he likes to boast about our 24-hour phone service.
All right, it is 11:20.
Bedtime.
We slept 11 hours last time. Dang it. Oh, it's 7? Oh, it's 7. Okay. All right. All right. That's not bad. Does that mean our buddy's not here? No. Okay, well, it's early. Sweet. Here first? Let's go to the cop shop first.
It's open, but Denton's not there. I prefer to talk to him. He almost likes me, which is more than I can say to the rest of them.
Let's go to the diner, right? That'll burn 15 minutes, maybe a half hour, and we'll get a donut.
Back at Meg's. What does not kill me makes me stronger.
That's what you want to see on a restaurant. Sign that says, what does not kill you makes you stronger.
Donuts and coffee, thanks.
She's a keeper, our Meg.
I'm full. I'll save this for later.
All right, no more wet donut noises. For better or worse. Oh, we can read the news.
July 30. Morning edition. How about this heat? A record for July. Can't argue with that. It's been hotter than a torch singer's lullaby. And drier than a martini that's 99% gin.
Veterinary inspection. Do we have some crooked veterinarians around here, or what? Or are they inspecting animals?
Where's the tip?
Where's the service?
Okay. All right, we can go in.
Cop stations are all in either small square boxes or large square boxes. Ours is large on account of our citizens' natural tendency towards high spirits.
Also not a box.
Anger. That's the name on my license.
Oh, nothing to steal out here yet.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
A small-time hood with big-time ambitions. Too bad for him. Ended up pitched head first into a crusher by one of his business partners.
Tell me anything else? Or let's check and see if there's anything new in the inbox.
A piece of paper. I can't read it from here. Tell me about Dan Small.
Small fry, more than likely. Haven't pinned anything on him yet, but I heard he hangs around with lowlife.
Got any names for me?
No one springs to mind.
All right, I guess that was our clue to go to Jake's. He hangs out with lowlives. All right, we'll give him a donut anyway. It's just gonna go stale in our inventory.
Thanks. I better get a refill.
A citation. Officer Wilson is getting a medal for bravery. Good for him.
Nothing. Can't even steal his pen. Oh, we can.
Nah, I think he's been using it to stir his coffee.
Yeah, we're doing positive reinforcement on the cop. Giving him rewards for talking to us. All right. Did we learn more here? Then? Can we give Frankie a donut?
I was back at the newspaper office. You wouldn't read about it. Hello, Frankie. How you doing?
Better than you. You look sick. You eating properly?
Yeah. Hey, come eat with me.
No thanks, no time. Besides, I thought you were still drinking your lunches. You're looking haggard, Scott. Try shaving.
I did. I didn't like it.
Then try again.
All right. Do you want a cigarette?
Thanks. I'll keep it to trade with the natives.
All right. She'll just take it.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
The Creel murder? That story's a month old. It's all in the morgue.
Aha. Nope. Come on.
What have you got on Freddie Creel? Seems that Freddie Creel was arrested a couple of times for minor offenses, but the big stop press was his death. On June 15th, Freddie lost a fight with a crusher at the O'Brien Foundry. Thumbs Mackenzie was arrested and charged with Creel's murder. Freddie was survived by a widow. There's no obit. I guess he wasn't a good citizen.
Thumbs Mackenzie killed him, huh?
Tell me about Thumbs Mackenzie.
Old news, Scott.
And Freddie's wife, Louise?
Tell me about Louise Creel.
She wasn't very cooperative when we tried to get a human interest angle on the late Freddie. She seems all right, just closed-mouthed. Pity she married a creep. All the good-looking dames seem to make that same mistake.
Not you.
Yeah, but it was a close call.
She almost married us.
What have you got on Louise Creel?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What have you got on Thumbs Mackenzie? Thumbs Mackenzie has been in and out of jail a dozen times on standover offenses. He's there right now, charged with tipping one Frederick Creel headfirst into an industrial crusher. No bail. Apparently, Thumbs and Freddie used to be friends.
That dude, he's not blue collar at all. That dude totally looks like he's like a CPA or something, right? All right.
Ciao, Scott. That's Italian for shut the door behind you.
Okay, new locations. Just Louise Creel's apartment. Let's go. Let's see if our buddy is back.
Back at my office.
I guess he's not. He'd interrupt us, right?
There he is. What's the story?
I gave him the story.
Isn't he supposed to tell us about... oh, that's not until day 3 that he tells us about, what's his name? Our rival PI. Okay, that's not yet. Whoops, too early. Well, you know what I think I need to do is we'll give this a save. Hello, world. And it is getting just a little late for me. So we're going to call it right there. What are we going to name this? Bullets... Dames. Oh, bullets. Damn. Okay, that's close enough. Cool.